fine Friday afternoon where I'm from. I don't know where you guys are from. You're from all over the place, actually, to be honest. If you're from Asia, it is the evening. If you are from Europe, it is just turned afternoon. If you're from America, it's the morning. As per usual, chat, we got another great qualifier today. This is sudden death qualifiers, gamers. Sudden death qualifiers. You know what that means, chat? What does sudden death qualifier mean, chat? Does anyone know what sudden death means? Sudden death qualifier? Hold on, I need to close my bathroom because it's causing an echo. Alrighty! Sudden death qualifier, chat. We're here. We're near. We like it up the... What? Mods, don't ban me. All right, we're gonna get into it, chat. Don't worry. We got the sudden death qualifier today. This is the second to last qualifier. Everyone in here has their last chance to get into the finals. Their last chance possible. If they don't do it here and now, they're not playing in the finals of the Shotgun Sniper BRL August tournament, chat, which is next weekend. Next weekend, brah. Also, chat, we just wrapped up the $25,000 series. The video series that combines Battle Royale and multiplayer. Hashtag COD partner. You know the vibes. We love Call of Duty Mobile. In fact, we love it so much. If you're watching on YouTube, you can download the game using the link in the description down below. We are COD Mobile's longest standing partner. I am going to continue to rinse that, chat, because it's true. All right? We are COD longest standing partner. Yeah, damn right. But yeah, that's going to be a banger 25k series. We brought the biggest and the best creators and streamers, also a lot of small creators in there, and pro players as well to battle it out for $25,000. That'll be a video series on the main YouTube channel. The YouTube channel that has like 4 million subs. That one, it's called iFerg. You can check it out if you don't already follow it. Which, to be honest, I know a lot of people on TikTok don't actually know that exists, so you can check it out. But yeah, chat, we're gonna get into it, my little Pookie Bears. Wow, it looks like everyone's already joined and we're not even... Well, damn! Hey, yo, sudden death, man. People are organized. People are organized today, chat. Lovely jubbly. We love to see that, don't we, chat, though? Absolutely, Chattington. I hope everyone's having a good day today, though. Are you living your life with purpose? Are you doing something that's gonna help you mentally, physically, financially? Bro, I helped myself financially yesterday, chat. All right, I know nobody in here is into stocks, but I bought... Actually, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to come across as giving financial advice. Anyway, made 20% yesterday on my investment. Banger! Banger, chat. Oh, it was a home run. Thank God for that. I was down on the week, but we clutched up on the main stage, chat. Yeah. Yeah. And we don't pay capital gains tax here in Dubai, so that's why that's why I'm interested in that. 4 Kings. Yeah, 4 Kings are in the finals already, Asher. 4 Kings are in the finals, bro. That name just reminds me of that person in the Mr. Beast video. If you didn't see Mr. Beast's new video, he got like a bunch of bros that were haters to like stay in a house, and there was one really annoying guy called Asher. Your name's Asher, bro. So unfortunately, you're a really annoying guy. Also, shout out to Ems again. As usual, Ems was in the stream hella early today. She said 19 minutes in the chat because she was there 19 minutes early. I seen her, chat. I seen Ems in the chat. That's a top tier mod. That's the #1 mod right there. Ain't that right, Ems? Goddamn right. In the chat, ready to go. How's Maria from Kenya? Oh, I seen her earlier, Mararti. Oh, thanks for remembering that, man. Hell yeah, I seen her earlier. Yeah, Mararti on TikTok. You remember Maria? Yeah, I seen her earlier. She was working in the cafe. I actually left them 150 dirham tip today, which is like 30 pounds, which is like $50. I left them a $50 tip today. It was three of them working. Maria is obviously my favorite, but this other guy who I still don't know his name. He only joined the cafe like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago now, but he hasn't told me his name. But I was eating. I always get steak and eggs, chat. I always get steak and eggs for my breakfast, for my brekkie wecky. And he noticed I always dip my steak in the egg, and he walked past and he realized there was no more yolk, runny yolk on my dish. And then he walked around and he went and got me another egg for free. For free! And then the day before, they give me free edamame, and the day before that, they give me free sushi. I think it's because I am their best customer. I'm there every single day, chat, for breakfast, so I love that vibe. And also, when I'm in that cafe, because it's nice and quiet, it gives me space to think. It gives me space to breathe. You know, Dubai can be very busy, and everything's always happening 24/7, which I love. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love in the action and lots of stuff going on. It gives me energy, but sometimes I just need to reflect, take a step back, breathe, and think about the situation that I'm currently in so that we can go forward. Damn right, chat. And I'm sure a lot of the contestants in today's qualifiers are thinking the same thing. They got to take a breath, fresh air, think about their strategy, think about what they're going to do here in this qualifier to get into the finals. As we know, it's not only a bunch of money up for grabs, it's status, it's legacy in the scene up for grabs. It's a potential to get a clip that could send you into virality up for grabs. We've seen many creators in the past playing these tournaments boost their careers significantly, then become full-time streamers. That opportunity is always up for grabs in these tournaments, but it's only up for grabs if you make it into the finals. The qualifiers are great, don't get me wrong. But the viewership peaks massively in the finals, especially with all of these pro players, the big streamers. I mean, look how big Ge is. Ge is massive. Bro turned 18 and just blew up. There was a point in time when he had like 200,000 followers, and I seen him with 50,000 live concurrent viewers when he won a tournament. That is unheard of. Can you imagine if iShowSpeed started up a stream and he had 15 million concurrent viewers? That's the same ratio of like viewers to subscribers / followers that Ge had when I seen that back in the day. It was unbelievable. Shout out to Ge, man. He's one of the best players ever to ever do it. Not just of the 2026 season, but ever do it. Also, if I'm going to shout out Ge, I might as well shout out Slayer. And if I'm going to shout out, I might as well just go through the whole damn MVP list at this point, chat, mightn't I? I might as well just go through the whole list, chat. Honestly, does anyone know who else is on the MVP list, chat? Does anyone know who else is on that list right now? We actually posted it on YouTube, on our main YouTube channel recently. But I'll run you through it really quick for the top 10. Ge's number 1, Super Jeff is number 2. We got Slayer in there at 3rd. Shout out to Slayer for being so good on high MS, by the way. Tom Pips is number 4. We got Narosa at number 5. Layla is 6th. MJ is 7th. 8th is Secret. Necro is 9th. And Fund is 10th. I think Lotex is 11th or 12th in there as well. So he's right behind them. But bro, it's dominated by Philippines and Europe. But the only European players on this list, what do they do, chat? What do the only European players do on this list? They play scrims with tags. They don't play auto revive flight because they're not a bunch of pussies. All right, they play tags. Auto revive flight is just playing team deathmatch in a battle royale format, and nobody plays team deathmatch on multiplayer. Okay, so why are you playing it on battle royale, brother? Leave the team deathmatch format to Alcatraz and Rebirth Island. This is isolated. This is Blackout. All right, real battle royale, the hardcore stuff. None of that Fugazi shit. Okay? Stop playing auto revive. Start playing tags. That's where the GOATs play. That's where the best players play. That's where everyone in the top MVP list plays. That's why they're a top 10 MVP. Goddamn right. Let's get into game number 1, chat. As you know, there is only 4 games for all of the qualifiers. Shout out to everyone that plays tags, though. Gonna call out a couple of teams here while we get into game number 1. Getting into game number 1, a couple of notable teams. Teams 1 through 14. Ooh, 1 and 14 placed 3rd to 10th in last week's qualifiers. There you go. Let's load them up. You can see there's 29K. Everyone knows 29K. Everyone knows 29K. So all of these players from 1 to 14th were all in the qualifiers from last week and barely didn't make it, chat. So they're all trying to make it. Did you ask Maria what wonton means? I did. And she said that it was, the term wonton was used to describe if you wanted a president out of office. That's what she told me it was. And then she said there was other meanings behind it, but she said that was like the most used phrase for wonton. And then she also said, like, sometimes people just say it. Sometimes people from Kenya just be saying wonton all the time, you know? Where's 4K? I see a couple of people ask. 4K are in the finals, man. 4K are in the finals, broski. You don't need to worry about them. Ge's already in the finals, bro. Ge is already in the finals, chat. All right, we gotta get into enough yapping. Team number 11, what are they up to here? They're taking down Raw. Keep in mind, Raw's one of those teams that did get into the sudden death based off their qualifier performance. The top 14, or the first of 14 teams, I should say, all have already played in qualifiers and didn't make it to the finals, these teams. So we got 14 down. We'll do it from 14 down. So we got Fent in here at team 14. We've got Pain, which I'm really excited to watch because these guys came in as a substitute team. They weren't even in it. They were a substitute team. I'm excited to see how they do today. Those guys are based out of 4 different countries. They speak French. Wontons are team 12 in here. They barely didn't make it. And to be honest, they're always like that. They're always barely making it or barely not making it into the finals. Damn, team 11, that's going to be Pizza Kebab. These guys were so close as well. Scylla, shout out to Scylla. I believe this is the same Scylla that I knew from the past. This is a girl. This is a girl. All right? And I'm going to say here and now, I think this might be the best Battle Royale girl player on the global app. All right? There's some great Garena girl players that come onto the global. Like we've seen, I believe it was Jenny. We've seen in a qualifier, she clutched a 1v3 out in the open. I mean, goddamn. Crazy. But as far as like global app native players, I think Scylla's #1 for girls, in my opinion. Like if I was constructing a girl team, Scylla would be on the roster. If I was an esports organization and I needed to pick up 4 girls to play under my girl gamer roster, Scylla is straight on the starting roster, okay? And that goes for both global and Garena. If I could pick from anywhere, I'm picking Scylla. All right, going down the list again, team number 10. That's going to be Ashina Gaming. I believe that's their... Is it their second roster? It has to be their second roster. Then we go into team 9. Team number 9 is Chicha Prime. All the Latin American players know these people. I mean, come on, bruh. Like, Chicha Prime's been in all of the tournaments recently. We go further down the list. You can see team number 8. That's 2JZ. These guys are from India. Team 7 is America. Obviously, they're from United States of America. Team number 6 is Off Prime. These people are Latin American. Looks like they're up at the tippity top of the map. There's a lot of players nicely spaced out here, but it looks like a lot of people are over around that top right-hand region. And I feel like that's going to happen a lot more often. Also, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just seen somebody kill somebody with... Whoa, 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 an Annihilator? Administration! Ban these guys! Who is this? What team is this? Team number 21? They're from Nigeria and Europe. Consider... No, never mind. They're only from Europe. They're only from Europe. Consider them banned! Banned! And then ban these kids after this. Perma ban them! I seen it. I seen the music. Look, he's still got an SMRS. What the hell is this bloody geezer doing? Banned, 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 banned. All these kids. What the fuck? I've never seen that skin before. When did this skin come out? Yeah, when did this skin come out? Can I buy this skin right now? Hold on. What? Why did I buy that? Why did I buy that skin? I actually deadass want that skin. It's gone? I've never seen that one before. What? Anyway, team number 21 are banned. As soon as they get full killed, they're not allowed. They're perma-banned, chat. Every single player on that team, gone! All right, let's go back to the people who we were watching before. 29K are, of course, here as well. That's team number 1. That's a Filipino team. Team number 2 is Ronins. I actually have a lot of Ronin lovers in the chat right now. They're based out of South Africa, Malawi, Uganda. 3 African countries in the same team. Shout out to Ronins, man. Team 3 are Hellborn Kings, or Hellbound Kings. We actually didn't watch these guys before, but let me just tell you this. They were actually pretty good. They got a lot of points. I'm surprised by them a lot because I'd never heard of them before they played in the previous qualifier. Team 4 is Nemesis. We'll go down to those guys. Team 4, Nemesis, supposedly. Those guys are based out of Latin America. Team number 5 is Raw. They're still alive, so good to them. And then team number 6, again, that's going to be Off Prime. We've already watched those guys before. All right, let's get into the action, though, as the early game is underway. You can see the first zone is about to close in on it. There's only 4 games, chat. There's only 4 games inside of this. Let's keep a check on team 21. See, as soon as these guys die, they are completely banned from future tournaments, unfortunately. This guy still has a Annihilator. This guy... Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this guy's probably checking out the stream. He's probably mad that his teammates used a PDW and an Annihilator. Man, and how were they even able to get those? Did they get them through a crate? They must have, right? Because we tagged them off. All right, let's go, gamers. 29K Alpha, let's check them out. This is the Filipino team, my favorite Filipino team from the qualifiers so far on their qualifier day. They just didn't manage to make it through. My other favorite Filipino team through the qualifiers was GNR Legacy, but they actually made it through. I believe they made it through in second place. No kills right now for these bad boys. That's not going to be a good start. That's not going to be a good start at all. Why ban? Because they use banned weapons. And if you use banned weapons one time inside of a qualifier and get a kill with it, I'm perma-banning you. Permanently banned. You're gone. Team number 21 is banned after this game. All right. Hellbound King still alive right here. I don't know why he just decided to spotter his teammate, but I mean, giving him a little bit of support, I guess. A little bit of cover fire, I suppose, chat, right? A little bit of cover fire. Did they know, though? Hold up, chat. Hold up. There's somebody in TikTok. Hold up. Let's pause the game audio here. Did they know, though? The tournament's called Snipers, Shotties only. They used a PDW and an Annihilator. What do you mean, did they know? The only thing they're gonna know now is that they're banned permanently. Nobody comes into my tournament and uses banned weapons. All right, let's get back to it, gamers. It looks like Hellbound Kings are going through it right now. They only got one player left alive. They do have 3 kills, though. They do have 3 kills. The admin team gave me confirmation that they did send him the rule set as well, like it's not already in the title of every single qualifier that we have held. Keep in mind, those guys weren't in the normal qualifiers. They just got a spot in the sudden death, but unfortunately, now they're banned. All right, let's get back to watching the gameplay, broskes. It looks like Maury picked up a little 2-piece right there. He was able to save his teammates. They're on 12 kills. God damn. I'm distracted right now, chat. We got to keep up with the action here. Team number 14. These guys are known as Fent. They're based out of the Middle East, and they're looking real good in game number 1. I feel like that loadout could kill somebody there. They're going to get all 4 of their players back again. They've got to be the top fragging team in here for game number 1. They're going to be doing real well on that leaderboard. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It didn't kill him. Are you serious? I thought Maury was for sure dead. Oh, he dodged it. He dodged it, bro. No way, man. Oh, he's got to stay alive. Looks like the hover bike actually got stuck right there from the 29K player. Not sure who from 29K that was, but he gets out of it. It's going to be Alien. And it looks like they're getting third party here from Pin. The players in the team that we've seen on the normal qualifier, they qualified into the sudden death. This is their last chance for qualification here, ladies and gentlemen. They need to make something happen. Looks like Pushton's going to rotate around. I would assume this guy is their team captain, as he was one of the only players that got in when we asked them to be the substitute team. They were able to get a knock there. They got the full kill as well, but they only have 2 eliminations. And 2 eliminations this late into the middle of the game is not really that good. Look how many different teams are around that right-hand portion of the map, though. That's going to be an interesting fight, as we're going to go ahead and hop on board with Raw as they're further down the mountain. And I want to see if they're going to get shot from behind. Looks like they're actually going to take a fight against 29K. This is a bad fight to take. There's too many different players in here. Looks like Pushton did get a knock onto one of the 29K players, but now he's firing over at Troll. And I actually think the best way to watch this would be from their POV, as they are coming in like straight up predators trying to find their prey here. Raw has been spotted across there on the other side of the road. Pushton has his whole teammate and team alive here. Now up to 3 eliminations. Still not a good start. They need more eliminations as they want to stand a chance of qualifying here. Shots are going to go down onto this team that we're not familiar with, CIC. 29K still have 2 players around them, but PN do not know that they are there. Oh, dearie me. Lots of shots going around here. We'll have to hop on board. Whoa! The hover bike hit 3 of them, but looks like Alien's still below, right? Is that Alien right below them? Yeah, he's down there with the hover bike. And then we got EXDS in here. Oh, dear. Bro thinks he's Ackman. I don't think he knows that Ackman's retired nowadays. You do not want to be using that skin anymore, brother. He does not play in tournaments. No longer. Oh, God, playing scared here. Trapmaster at the door might come in handy, though. We'll have to wait and see if he does what it takes. I don't know. Oh, no! He doesn't have a shotgun! He doesn't have a shotgun, please! No! Unfortunately, EXDS is dying. Whoa, 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 whoa! Maury through the wall? Damn, that was a crazy snipe. It looks like 29K lost all of their players. My favorite Filipinos are gone. Bang! Maury through the window looking like a goat. Remember, these guys still have 12 kills from the early game. And now we're into the mid game. They could pick up even more. Whoa. Who is that team that they're fighting? Forget that the PN team is right beside them. I recognize those names. Let me go down this list real quick. Who are those guys? It's team number 2. That's gonna be Ronin's. Oh, that's the mixed African team. Yo, Africa making statements recently. I know a lot of the big creators from Africa aren't good enough to play in the tournaments, but see these small creators and these small streamers, nice shot from Mori. I actually think they're better than the biggest players from that region, and they've been showing it. These last couple of qualifiers, they've been really impressive, especially teams like Ronin, bro. Ronin's still alive, getting all 4 of their players back into the action using that lovely, mimetic, brand new skin. Hashtag COD Mobile partner. We love that skin, chat. That's one of my favorite skins that they've ever added, especially because it's a collab skin, chat. Has a little bit of extra lore added onto it, but bro, it just looks so clean. Definitely one of the best new skins they've ever brought to the game. Looks like they're gonna land in here. Ronin's still in the action. Using the OG broken skin, he's gonna die outside of the zone. Unfortunately, it looks like there's players around him too. Control staying alive. All right, he can get that revive straight off the bat here, and Ronin still have all 4 of their players alive. Let's hop over with the Indians, though, to Jay-Z. This is a whole Indian roster right here. Looks like the players are up above him. Adam landing the shot right there. Can he hit it? Bang! Lovely jubbly, Adam. Close that fucking gap right now, baby. Come on, Adam. Close the gap. Close the gap, Adam. Oh, my God, Adam. Adam wandering around the map looking for his Eve here. Don't know what is going on in his brain, as he could have closed the gap, made it a 4v2, and he decided not to do it. God damn it, 2JZ. You got to be a little bit more aggressive than that, brother. If you want to get some more kills, they could have got themselves up to 8, but it doesn't matter. They're all still alive, so they're looking good. Almost got a rotation into the next zone as well, so I can't fault them too much. It's just a shame that they weren't able to get that confirmation of the kill. Let's keep on board with my favorite Indian team here. Why not? Because they are still going to be able to fight these guys. We'll hop on over to Marker as he's above that team. Oh, defender goes down. Not going to flashbang him. Lands the shot. No, he doesn't. Still doesn't land that. Gets one pumped. Oh, dear. 2JZ falling on the main stage after that missed aggressive push there. Adam still getting a knock here, though. Bang! Surely, Adam. No! Doesn't confirm the one pump. Troy still alive here. Can he hit the shot? Bang! Let's go, Troy. Love to see that. The Indians stay alive to fight another day. 2 of their players have been eliminated, but they're going to come back in that revive flight, as we're only 15 minutes into this match. So they'll be able to get all 4 stack up and at him in not too long. That brings them up to 8 eliminations, which is going to be good for them going into the late game. There is a player right beside him, though. Troy's rotating around the back. Darko, does he have a position? No, he doesn't. Goat's going to rotate out of the action. He might be able to get back all of his teammates, though. Looks like he is getting a couple of teammates back. Love to see that. Team number 4 stays alive, trades a couple of points back and forth. Going over on to the Ronin boys. These are my favorite Africans inside of this qualifier for today. These guys are based out of Uganda, Malawi, and South Africa. Bang! He's using the broken skin. Don't really see too much of broken. Does broken still post, chat? I actually haven't seen broken in a long time. I wonder what he's up to. I wonder what Broken's up to. Thanks for following. I appreciate it, man. All right, moving around the situation. He is going to get back 2 of his players into the revive flight. Love to see that. So his teams are going to make a comeback here. Fingers crossed for the Africans, bro. But I want to go and check out Pian, man. These guys are underrated. They were substitutes in qualifier 1. They weren't even given a spot. Then they qualified into the sudden death, and now they're in 9 kills. I mean, come on. This team down below them, I don't really have high expectations. I think Pian's a really solid roster. Smoke bomber on the side. This should be a free kill for him. There comes the shot. Can he land a second? Oh, defender's been used. Uses movement to stay alive. Double defender. Can he stay up? Yes, he can. Pushed down on his teammate, able to take down 1. Now in a 3v4 situation. Let's look at Nia's positioning. All 4 of them are still up. Oh, man, what a play by the team. All firing at the same time, all pushing at the same time. Bang, not able to land that shot, though. Remember, it's sniper shotguns only. Still not landing a shot, but you need to land that. There we go. 1 shot lands. There's still a guy down below them, though. Push ton. Overexposed here. Can he land that? No, he can't. Looking for it. He has his teammate right beside him. What's Negan up to? They're going to rotate around the back. This is still a 3v4. Remember, they took down one of the players from this team. They should be able to take these guys out, in my opinion. I don't know why they're rotating so early. They can hold this angle, take them down, and then rotate after. But that's not going to be what they're doing here, and they might get shot from behind. Let's check out what CIC are going to do in this situation. Still holding this angle. They've decided they don't want to rotate into the zone yet. And to be honest, it looks like PN have just left this up for grabs. They're more than welcome to just run right behind them here. We'll keep up to date with PN. As like I said before, they're an underrated team. 10 eliminations going into the end game. 17 minutes. We're about to hit it right here, but let's go ahead and chop up on to the Indian roster. 2JZ, they came back into the action. They have eliminations. Let's go to the Indian team. A little nade up on top. Oh, that's Ronin up there. I know Ronin from a mile away. That's the Africans up on the tippity top of that hill. Ooh, look at that divot they have to use. Oh, they don't need to push out of that. Let's check the next zone. Okay, they have rotations to the next zone if they have smoke. They got a smoke bomber player. Shots go down. Not looking good there on those shots. Oh my god. Troy! Hey, at least Marker knocked him. At least Marker knocked him. They can still come in here with the third party. He's overexposed. Ronin can easily take some shots on him up on top of that hill. But it looks like he's found a little divot for himself. Nice shot there. Ooh, and nade's going to come down as well and hit that player also. So we're going to hop on board and see what they're going to do in this situation. Let's see what Pain are up to. Ooh, difficult spot for them to be in. They're in and around a lot of different teams. That smoke bomber was interesting, to say the least. They didn't use it to get a rotation. Don't like that smoke bomber at all. But they're in the next zone barely. And now they're in between too many different teams. This is a terrible play. No IGL, no leader play here. Unfortunately, they're in and amongst so many different players. They're going to need to rely on constant one-tap headshots if they want to stand a chance of making it through into the end game. Unless this team does not shoot them from behind. Keep in mind, Ronins are still on that hill that we seen earlier. We got the Indians, we got the Africans side by side. And the team that this roster didn't fight are behind them, so they're in and amongst so many different rosters are going to go for the push. Peeing in a 3v4 situation. They need to make these one pumps happen, not able to do so. This will be the play that gets them killed here, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to be all she wrote. I mean, I called it. The smoke bomber got them killed. They didn't get the rotation into the zone, and that's why they died. It all came down to the in-game leader, unfortunately. Did not come down to their mechanical gun skill. That's why it's so important to have a good in-game leader, making a strong, decisive decision when it comes to rotating. Ronin still have two players alive here. They've spotted 2JG from the side. I don't know if this is a fight they want to take, but it looks like it's the only fight they can take unless... Oh, dear. Yep, that's going to be wraps. Really nothing that they could have done there unless they rotated earlier than that. 2JZ, the man from India. Still alive here. They're going to have to take this fight. There's a lot of players right in front of them. Shots going down. Surely he lands one. What are you doing, Adam? Adam, you're so much better than this. Oh my god, Adam. That was disappointing on the main stage, but Darko's in the action. Oh my god, Darko and Troy. The duo from 2JZ making it work, but unfortunately they're going to get knocked. Troy's last alive. He's been knocked as well. And we're going to have to rotate over on to team number 9. They've all died as well. I mentioned when Pain rotated that they should have taken out CIC before they rotated, and CIC are now the last remaining team with 3 players alive. They may win this round, ladies and gentlemen. It's team 23 versus team number 7. Super Mode's rotated up. One pump comes through. He gets knocked. Can he get taken teammate? Shots go down. They take down the second. Here comes the third, and that's going to be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Take that Trapmaster down and call it a day, brother. Troy's still alive. Holy crap. Troy, listen. If you could 1v3 this team, India would be so proud. He has a smoke bomber here. Going to throw the smoke bomber down to rotate into the zone. This is going to be an interesting one. He's going to rotate around the side here. Smoke bomber has grabbed the attention of the enemy opposition. Ew. 16 kills on the board. Sniper shot would need to land. Not going to be able to land it. That's going to be a bad one. Oh, that's going to be all she wrote. See you later, Troy. At least you placed second place. That's what really matters, isn't it, chat? As everyone's just firing on all cylinders, able to check him down. And I guess I said it earlier. Pain should have taken down CIC, and they could have won that game. But instead, they made a bad in-game leading decision. Pushed themselves in and amongst many different teams at the same time. And the team that they let live ended up winning the game. Interesting. Auto shotguns have been banned. Yes, auto shotguns have been banned. Thank you for following, Jamie. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a good day. And same with everyone else who's just joined the stream. Broski! Team number 21 are getting banned because they used an Annihilator and a PDW. So I'll see Team 21 later. I seen that in the chat right there. Loading up the kills. Looks like kills were pretty evenly spread here. This is going to be a super even start to the qualifiers. To be honest, I'm not really surprised because everyone inside here has played in a previous qualifier, at least the number 1 through 14 teams. So they are already really, really good. They placed in the 3rd through 10th position of a previous qualifier because today's the sudden death. All right, today's sudden death. This is their last chance. If they want to play against the biggest and the best players in the world, they need to qualify through this. If they don't qualify through this, their next chance is BRL September. Let's go. All right, let's check the team number 21 were eliminated. get destroyed. Team number 21 have, of course, been taken out of the competition because they used banned weapons. Remember, chat. Ooh, tap, tap, tap says Siren on TikTok. Tap, tap, tap everywhere. Everywhere. Leave a like. You know the vibes, chat. Leave a like. Leave a subscribe. Why is Jack12 banned? Because we put a vote over on the YouTube channel and everyone voted for auto snipers and auto shotguns to be banned. If you want to take part in those votes for next qualifiers or the next finals for BRL September, you're more than welcome to do so. You can vote. It was a fan vote. You guys picked it. You guys said that shotguns that are automatic should be banned and snipers that are automatic should be banned. The only shotguns that are technically not fully pump that are allowed, it's only one shotgun, to be honest, so it's the R9. Watch this. What's up, Astro? How you doing, man? You've said that like 14 times in my chat, but the R9 is still allowed. Even though it's technically like a 2-tap shotgun, a 2-burst shotgun, we've still allowed it. Also, on the sniper side of things, the NA45 is it's still allowed as well, even though it's technically not a bolt action sniper rifle, but I mean, it takes a year to reload, so we let it stay. Little update from team number 21. So they are banned. Team number 21 are banned. And then team 18 are also banned. So GG's to those two teams. Unfortunately, we'll never see those guys again inside of any future qualifiers. And to be honest, I'm glad, because we don't want no time wasters, chat. We're building these events to feature the biggest and the best players on the planet. And the biggest and best follow the rules. Damn right. Anyway, we're going to get the leaderboard updated for you guys. That was the end of game number 1. My scrumdiddlyumptious Ferg commented on my video. Oh, what's up, Heavenly Stepper? I remember your video. You got knocked in the video. I remember that. You were running away from your mom and she knocked you with a pillow. I remember watching that video, bro. Trust me, I remember it. Our flag is bigger. Much love, man. You're more than welcome to spam flags of whatever country you're from. You're more than welcome to spam any flags of the country you're from. Thanks for following Black Spider. Appreciate it. No 4K. They're already in the finals. 4K's already in the finals, brother. You don't need to worry about them. 4K mean are in there as well as 4K Joker and 4K Overload, broski. My little scrumdiddlyumptious, though. Really bad play there from Alpha. They died really early. So I'm kind of sad about that Filipino team dying so early, but hopefully they can, you know, clutch up here in the next game. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. 29K Alpha, one of my favorites from all of the qualifying teams. Actually, joint first with GNR Legacy for that region. Ronins also didn't really do that well either. Admin teams just kicking out those players that unfortunately used banned weapons earlier. They've been kicked out, and see you later, alligator. You guys are gone. That's why it's really important to pick good teammates, man. You don't want your teammates to use banned items inside of the qualifiers, because we're just going to kick you out instantly. We do not care at all. It's a little bit different in the finals because people have obviously like played to get there and stuff. So if somebody picks something up, whatever. If somebody uses a banned item, we're still going to kick them out in the finals, but in the qualifiers, we're just going to ban you because we're giving you an opportunity to play against the biggest and the best and to make a name for yourself and to win money. If you disrespect that, banned. All right, so they're out. Either way, we're going to get into game 2 shortly here. Shortly. But they can't be the best. I have no idea what you're trying to say, Vaughn. No idea. What happened to the other game that I was playing? I still play at Jers, but fortunately for COD Mobile, I host a lot of BR events over on this game, so that's why we're here, man. I love COD Mobile, brother. I love COD Mobile. Always have, always will. Longest COD M partner, you know the vibes. 2JZ is looking pretty good for 100 MS. I agree, Sid. Yeah, 2JZ, they did really well there. A little bit of a bad ending for them, but I mean, come on, man. 2JZ did not too bad. Not too bad at all. 29K is here over on TikTok. What's up, Div? Shout out to 29K, my man, my myth, the legend, Brisky. Let's go dark. Some Indian love on one of the YouTube chats. Where's Slayer's team? They're already in the final. Imagine ignoring YouTube chat. I never ignore any of my chats, brother, but I just have 3 chats going at the same time, so it's hard for me to catch up with everyone's chattington. Much love, though, either way, man. Also, chat, little announcement. We're going to be doing Rookie to Legendary on multiplayer. I know you guys are BR players, but I'm going to be bringing back Rookie to Legendary live. So we're going to be doing it live on stream. It'll be 2 different streams, so I'll do about 4 hours one stream, and then however many hours it takes me to do it in the second stream to wrap things up, chat. But either way, the scoreboard has been sent my way. We're going to update it over on YouTube. Don't worry, TikTok, it's coming your way right now, my little Pookie Bears. There it is, my scrumptious. And we're going to get ready to get into game number 2, chat. Game number 2. Matter of fact, Madman, you see the way we have an entirely open team because we banned them? Low-key, you should ask Slayer if he wants to join. I don't know if he's awake or if he has friends online. I was thinking about this earlier, chat, right? Imagine in qualifiers, this is going to sound absolutely ridiculous, but imagine in qualifiers if we had a team from finals playing them, right? We had one team from finals, and on the leaderboard, they were outlined in red. So you guys know they're already in the finals, right? But you can see where a finals team stacks up against other teams in the qualifiers. Now, of course, they're already in the finals, so it doesn't matter where they place. But it would be interesting to see where a team that plays so well in the finals would actually place in a qualifiers day. I think it's something interesting. I've been discussing the idea internally with the team, and I really like the idea. I like the idea of having a team that's already in the finals playing against the qualifiers, just to see how good the qualifiers teams are, because I think some of the qualifiers teams are just as good, if not better, than some of the finals teams. So it'll be interesting to see where a finals team could stack up against them. But we'll figure out a plan on how we want to do that going forward. But it's definitely something I want to keep in mind. Maybe not on the sudden death qualifiers, but we would have them on the normal qualifiers. So like 1 out of the 25 teams would be a team that are already in the finals, like a Zenith Eternity or maybe a 4K team or something like that. All right, looking at where Raw's landing here. They're landing over by Standoff. They do have a team right around them. This is a team that didn't play in any of the other qualifiers, I don't think. Yeah, team number 15. It's a girl roster too. Team number 15 known as Sirens. That features Elena, Squeezy, Emily, Izzy, and Spicy Red. Anyway, looking towards the scoreboard right there, you can see CIC. The team that I said Pian should have killed ended up first place overall, which is absolutely crazy. 2JZ in there, the Indian boys. 2JZ are in there at second. We got LATAM, American team Chucha Prime at third place. Fent is at fourth. That's Middle Eastern. Off Prime is also a Spanish-speaking team at fifth. We got Pian in there at sixth. They should have been first, bro. If they'd taken down CIC, they would have won the whole thing. But it is what it is, man. You learn from your mistakes. Z1 Esports. Man, I believe Z1 were banned. So remove those guys. Yeah, they were. They were banned for using fake items. So remove those guys from that leaderboard. Team number 8 is going to be America. Team 9 is going to be Wontons. And Ronins are in here at 10th, but they'll actually be 9th once we take off that banned team, man. Let's not make that mistake again. Leaving a banned team on the leaderboards. All right, chat, we're into the second game now. Let's go over and check out Raw here. This is a different Raw team. We got 2 Raw teams inside of this. Looks like they've spotted a player right down below. Easy kill for the Raw boys. Toji taking him down. But something I need to check out right now is 29k. As they're in a fight over on New Vision City against another team that's played before. Got to go down. Ooh, Nath got turned on there. Now EXDS. Last player alive. He got back Apollo through the revive flight. Apollo's down below them now as well. Oh. Tango's been spotted here. No, 240. Doesn't get the one pump. Needs to land one more shot. Yawn. Might get away with this. EXD. Not going to be able to land that. Apollo does get knocked here, but he takes down Yawn. Oh, Ninja needs to be used. Oh, Ninja needs to be used. Go, go, go. Apollo, please. Yes, yes, yes. Philippines number 1. Oh. Fortunately getting taken down there again. This is a big early game fight here, ladies and gentlemen. A big early game fight coming through. Team number 9, I believe that's Chucha Prime. It is. Chucha Prime versus 29k. The best Latin American qualifying team that's here today versus the best Filipino qualifying team here today in the sudden death. There already has been one Filipino team make it to the finals through the qualifiers. Fingers crossed that these guys can make it also, but they didn't really have a good first game performance. If I'm being honest, they aren't even in the top 10. Not in the top 10 whatsoever, chat. So fingers crossed for them going forward. But I mean, come on. Need a little bit better of a gameplay than that. That's for sure. All right, moving on to Ronins. These guys are based out of 3 different countries in the African region. We got Control here. We got Beetle and Omega. They don't know that there's players down below them. I think they're going to stay safe for now, so we're going to go and check that other fight that we were watching just moments ago. Alien be able to pick up some stuff here. Nath has come back in a revive flight. I don't know why he landed up in the tippity top of this building. But Alien's been left by himself to try and make a play. He doesn't have a shotgun yet. This is going to be bad for 29k. Unfortunately. Going to be bad indeed. It looks like they're hunting him down here. Oh dear, do not pick up that SMRS, buddy. I'm watching you right now. They're all hunting him down. I think this is going to be all she wrote for my broski here. He still doesn't have a shotgun. He's trying to run his way as much as he can, but... Oh, he's dead. Apollo and Nath come back with the revive flight, but my god, they're in a tough situation here, and if you're a Filipino fan, you would be scared about the future of the 29k team. Going down over to the Indian boys, who Jay-Z named themselves after a really good Japanese engine. No kills this time round, though. And Supermo in here as well. Do they have anyone around them over by dormitory? No, they're leaving that team behind. They don't have 0 eliminations as well. Not looking too good here. A lot of the teams, man, that you would expect to get early kills haven't really been up to much. Let's go check out Team 10. Only 1 elimination as well. It looks like they landed in on farm. The only teams that are really fighting here are Chucha and 29k. 29k really struggling here with the ping, unfortunately. Rewind coming through. Apollo needs to stay alive. It really feels like Chucha are just farming this team at this point. Nice play here. Apollo able to get back one of the teammates, I would assume here. And Chucha Prime just farming as many kills as possible. Now we're looking on board to Ronins. They're fighting against that Middle Eastern team. One of their players do get knocked. Not in a good spot here. What can Fake Broken do? Fake Broken. Shotgun in his hand. The shotgun throw's not going to help you out here, buddy. Gonna camp inside of this room. Looks like they're gonna rotate away here since it's a 3v4. Not sure if they'll actually get away from this. Shots going down from behind. They're able to knock another player on the team again. Shotgun throw not gonna be able to help you here, Fake Broken. Gotta run away. Hoping is not the same as being a pro player, unfortunately. Good stuff. Using movement to his advantage, but it's not gonna help. Again. Movement and clipping, it's a whole different box of frogs compared to competing. Baby Beetle, last alive on Ronins. They have 0 eliminations. Baby Beetle, what are you doing? Oh, dearie me. Omega comes back through the revive flight. Baby Beetle might have given up on the main stage here, chat. He has a kilo. You better not use that kilo, buddy. You better not use that kilo. Or there's going to be problems. A little bit of lag on the server side right there. You see that, chat? Oh my gosh. COD Mobile. Activision son. Activision my son. As EXDS and Alien are back. God, me, man. 29k have really been going through at the start of this game. It's not been looking too good. Not been looking too good at all. Let's check out Wontons, though. If you're from Kenya, Wonton. Am I right, Kenya? I am so right. Wonton, Wonton, Wonton. Wontons, on the other hand, still don't have a kill. All of these really good teams are really not up to much in game number 2. Speaking of good teams, we need to check out CIC as they were in the lead going into this game. They were at 28 points. Now they're up to 31. They have 3 eliminations so far inside of game 2. They're looking up that way, but I don't see anyone over there. Interesting. There's nobody over there at all. They must have seen these guys earlier, but we didn't get to see them, unfortunately. So we'll hop on over to Noob, see what he's up to. These guys are just easternly from farm. It's coming through. Some Nova gas is coming through. That's completely legal. They're allowed to do all of that. Throw as many nades and stuff down as possible. They're just only allowed to use a pump shotgun and a bolt sniper. The only other one they're allowed to use is an R9 shotgun, which is a double pump, and then the NA45 if they want to. Doubt anyone's going to use it, though. As this is a Sheena rotating around. Looks like there's only 2 players in there. Could be 3, but I think it's only 2. Yeah, there's only 2. A third party could come in here from behind from Raw. These guys are in a tough spot here, man. They're holding the high ground. A couple more nades would take both of them out, but I don't think Ashina are going to go for that. And instead, they're going to rotate away. Rotating away with only 3 kills in game number 2 when you're not even on the top 10 scoreboard. I mean, that is not a good position to be in. Also, chat, I've just been sent the updated scoreboard for game number 1 with the team that used a banned gun removed from it. So you're going to get an updated game number 1 scoreboard right there for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about that. TikTok, you're getting it right now as well as these shots come down onto that team. Updated. There we go. Love to see it. All right, 21st Century are your 10th place team now that it's updated. Looks like 29k have found another team here. This is bad. I don't know about this play. Looks like one of them are going to go down here. Pistols being used, but oh, dearie, Apollo not looking good. Two of the players die instantly. Philippines really suffering here in this game. 0 kills. They've died at least 10 times combined. So they've given away 10 points total to other different teams, and that's not going to be a good start for this qualifier in the sudden death day. Ronan's still alive, though. They got back all of their teams. The players from Africa, 0 kills on the board for them as well, whereas Hellbound are doing a lot better. These guys are based out of America and Europe. 5 eliminations on the side of them. Looks like Kaneki's further up. He spots the player down on the water. Could get a nice little snipe here if he goes for it. Does have the R9 shotgun, which is totally legal. He's allowed to use that. Romari going down the left-hand side right here. Spots the player Huntrix. Can he land a shot here? Ooh, he's got the R9 only, so he's going to have to wait for this guy to go up on top. Spotter's coming down as well. Don't know about that spotter play. It's right on him. Could actually get some knocks out of this. Let's wait and see. Does he get him? Let me check. Huntrix, did you get hit at all? I don't think so. A couple of hits, but not a crack. As Romaru still trying to make something work here. Reds is rotating away as well. The third party's come in from the top. That's going to be Chucha Prime. This is the team that was just brutally massacring 29k from the Philippines earlier in this game. This is game number 2 if you just joined the stream, ladies and gentlemen. They have 4 games in the sudden death qualifier. If they don't qualify from this time, they have no more chances to get through into the finals. Let's see where Chucha Prime goes, actually, in the helicopter. They're going over towards standoff here. They probably have the most kills of any team right now. Let's hop on with them. They got 7 eliminations, so they're definitely up there. 29k are still in the action as well, but they have no eliminations, which is really bad. Not gonna lie, super, super bad. 2JZ, the team from India, also having 0 eliminations, but it looks like Ashina are in a little bit of a fight here. They found that team again, still fighting around the same area that we seen them fight at earlier. Just across from farm. All it takes is one person to go up there with a pump and get a knock, and that's going to send the fight to another level. Or even a nade. Oh, wow. Did he just get shot through the frickin' wall? Oh my god. This is an interesting stalemate here. Both teams have a house to use. Snipe shot. Oh, barely missing him. Barely missing him again. Nice. Gets the crack here from Vampy. 1 knock is all these teams need. Once one of the teams get a knock, they can push in 3v4 and easily wipe them. Raw going past again in a hoverbike. That's the second time we've seen them do this. Ooh, multiple teams going past them in hoverbikes. That's not going to be good. Looks like the knock does come in from Vampy. Are they going to push it? Oh, they are, ladies and gentlemen. The push is coming in. Let's see what they're able to do here. Snipe shot. Not going to happen. He's got the defender right there. Trapmaster's going down as well. Vampy's going to be shot from the side. Nib's able to take down one. He's going to be the one that pushes up. Still a 3v4, but unfortunately for them, the Toxic Overload is used. We may take Toxic Overload out. Oh my god! Oh my god, no! That play would have been absolutely magical. Vampy able to take down 2 with his Trapmaster. Banky going for the same play as before. Bang! What a phenomenal play here from team number 10, using the drop to climb up the side of the house, go into the second floor, and confirm a lovely squad-on-squad wipe. 10 eliminations here for Ashina. They're looking real good in game number 2. They're going to be our top fragging team, and they might go into the top 10 leaderboard. Remember, only a couple of teams go through into the finals here. 2 teams from each day of the sudden death qualifier. Shot goes down onto Troll. Can he land another? Oh, Bankai. Lovely jubbly. Able to take on another player from an opposing team. Absolutely love to see that. That's them up to 11. They could get that 12th here if Troll doesn't have the self-revive, which I don't think he does. Loco's looking for him right now. There it is. See you later. 12 eliminations from Ashina. An underrated team inside of these qualifiers. Good job to them. Look at all those dead body bags. Out here playing in a comp setting like they're Clippers. However, for now, we're going to hop on board with 2JZ, my favorite Indian team. Marker trying to stay alive here. He's in and amongst a different roster. Ooh, it's going to be the Middle Easterns. It's going to be a real good Middle Eastern team, to say that. Ooh, Marker and Dark will last alive on the Indian team. I don't think they want to take this push. And I wouldn't want to take this push either against this roster, chat. The last team I want to push from the Middle East is Fent. I do not want to push Fent at all. The safe zone is collapsing. Looks like they're going to rotate away, and because of that, we're going to hop on board with not that team, but Chucha Prime. 8 eliminations. They're our second highest fragging team. It looks like they've spotted Huntrix. We've seen this player trying to rotate away earlier, and they're getting shot from the side from Pian. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting fight here. They could get a little nade. Oh, they're going to go for it. NK throws the nade across the map. It might hit Scally. Barely misses him. As Pina rotating away. They don't want to take that fight any longer. Let's load up this map. We now are definitely heavily into the mid-game here, ladies and gentlemen, in game number 2. If you're just joining the stream, we did ban 2 teams from game number 1 after they used banned weapons. They were using PDW and Annihilator, gone and forgotten.
Engaging the enemies.
Nobody likes people who use banned items inside of a qualifier. Never really happens in the finals because there's so much money on the line, but sometimes people like to push their luck thinking that we won't catch it. Unfortunately, we always catch it. And you always get banned. Anyway, let's move on to Ashina. Are they into a fight yet? No, they are not. There is Troy right in front of them. They might be able to take him down here. Let's check if he has teammates alive. He does. Troy trying to run away here. He might get sniped from behind. The snipes are coming through. He only has a pistol to make something work. Keep in mind, they are allowed to use pistols. Pistols are totally legal when you land in through the revive flight because you do have nothing else to use until you find a sniper or a shotgun. Totally legal item right now if he gets a kill with it, so do not get annoyed by it. Looks like a couple of kills were coming in there again. Was that on the side? Ooh, that was on the side of Pian. 6 eliminations. Lovely jubbly. They've spotted Hellbound across the map here. Shot goes down. Not able to land 2. Gonna rotate around. They're getting third party from behind. And that's gonna be Supermo's roster. Need coming through to try and kill 7 up here. Supermo might stay on that high ground. Looks like he is. Spotter comes down from the opposing team as well. This is an interesting spot for them to be in because they are in between 4 different teams. They got a team down below them, they got a team across the way, and they got 2 teams behind them. Don't know if I like this, but it seems like they have a pretty decent angle because they're protected from the back here. Looks like one of them's using the Ferg skin. Who's this? Scally. Oh my god, my lovely scrumdiddlyumptious chat. The best skin in the game, number 1 on the shoulder for a reason. Let's watch the number 1 use the DLQ Omega Maywalt mag here. Can he land a shot? I'm ready for it. Number 1 on the shoulder for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to push in with his roster here. I'm looking for them to climb out this window and for him to be able to take one of them down. It's going to be the girl team. Emily's still alive in the team, but unfortunately she's going to go down from Nath. Now the push is going to come through, surely. Oh, the kill actually got stolen from Hellbound. Squeezy has killed one of their players, but she goes down. I'm assuming she's also a girl as well as her other teammates because they called Emily. And I can't remember. Elena, I think, is the other girl on that team. So they might be an all-girl roster. Looks like Pian is pushing up on board again. Scally was able to land a shot there. Looking for another shot, Scally. Come on, do the Ferg skin justice. Bang, not going to hit that one. Waiting for it. Come on, Scally. Nice, let's go. Number 1 in the shoulder for a reason. There's a guy to your left. Woo, Negan's able to help him out here. 1 player remaining on this board here for Hellbound Kings. It's going to be Whoops trying to stay alive. Third party coming in from the front here. It's going to be Wonton sniping them from across the map. Fergskin trying to stay alive here. How many Omega Maywatch shots are going down on these bad boys right here? Shot comes in, not going to land it. Scally, you need to be more accurate than that when you're using the skin, buddy. I need to see more. Still staying alive. Looks like somebody's using the shock stick. If they had a smoke bomber player alive right now, it would help them out a lot. But Pushton, unfortunately, is dead. And now they're in between multiple different teams again. Unfortunately, Scally with the Ferg skin going to die outside of the zone here. We're going to hop on board with Fent. Well, looks like 29k. Apollo's still alive here. None of his teammates are up, though. They'll need to make a big-time play here. Oh, it's not going to happen. Oh, they're still fighting Chicha Prime. They started this game fighting Chicha Prime, and right at the end of it, they're still fighting Chicha Prime. Not a good spot for them to be in. As we're going to rotate over to watch Troy, as he's the last remaining teammate from 2JZ. Oh, he's going to get pushed in here. Nice one pump, Troy. Love to see that. I believe that's Nemesis getting taken down there with the 1 pump. Going to be Nemesis Snow. These guys do have 8 eliminations, and it's only Goat remaining. He's going to die outside of the zone. He does have a medic plate carrier, but he's going to get taken out here from Troy. Troy picking up a 2-piece, keeping the Indian dream alive. Only 8 teams left alive. We got Ashina, we got Chicha Prime, we got Wonton, we got Fent still alive. Loco rotating our way. That's going to be Ashina. Fortunately, taking a casualty there. More Trap Masters are being found. Trap Masters are perfectly legal inside of this. For now, Chicha Prime, best spot in the zone, but they don't have an easy rotation. That's for sure. As they're going to get sniped as they rotate down. Fent right in front of them. Oh my god, Jan, that was embarrassing. All those missed shots just to get 1 tapped on the headshot, along with Mori picking up a 2-piece. Let's hop on board. Third 3-piece? Surely not a 3-piece. Oh my god! Mori from the Middle East, my brother, dying outside of the zone, but does it really matter with that kind of play? A triple kill. 15 eliminations here for Fent. He's not going to get into the zone. He's just going to stay outside of it with his medic plate carrier for now. The top on board was Zyway as the teams are fishing in right here. We got 3 different teams right beside each other. Apollo from 29K also playing for the placement. Chucha Prime making big plays here. Let's hop on board with Yawn. Oh, he's finally going to get eliminated, and Kingbot is out there playing the med strat. I think this is going to go in the way of Fent here, as they've done so well to stay alive for this long. Mori unfortunately dying outside of the zone, but the other teammate makes it in. Wonder's going to self-revive here, and Wonton. 4 players still alive here. It might go in the way of them as Amir's rotating around the side here. Shot through the smoke. Does have Smoke Bomber in his hand. Trying to land another one. Takes down Zywoo. Can he take down a second? Shot goes down, able to crack him. Bang! Surely comes in. There we go. Here comes it again. Third. There it is. Wontons able to take down the entirety of game 2. 21 eliminations and a win as the remaining players are caught med stratting outside of the zone. Chucha Prime might get a second place, or it might go to 29K. 29K really suffering today inside of the sudden death qualifiers. There it is. Kingbot gets a second place. 14 eliminations, gonna guarantee him 24 points with the team. But Wontons, well done in game number 2 for the Wontons. Chattington, well done in game number 2. My little scrumdiddlyum. She says, what's up, Jin? GG's is on as well. Brisky? What's up, Bobby McDoodle? Oh, man, you gotta go to TikTok if you want an active chat. Isn't that right, TikTok? If somebody wants an active chat while they watch these streams, you gotta go to TikTok. Ain't that right, Pookies? Goddamn right. Let's load up this overall kills list. 21 kills, first place finish, 36 points from Wontons. That's going to be good from them, actually, considering that they were 8th place going into that game. Going down the list again, you can see Chucha Prime are in there as well. That's going to give them 24 points. They actually might be first after that because they did good in game number 1 as well. 29K, 3rd place with 1 kill. Ugh, 8 points, not good. Not good at all. They weren't in the top 10 before this game. They're definitely not going to get into the top 5 off of that game for sure. Fent died out a little bit earlier than anticipated there, but they got a lot of kills in the end game, so good job to them. We're going further down the list. You can see Raw's in there. You can see Ashina are in there with a lot of kills. 2JZ did all right with Troy clutching up towards the end, staying alive, and of course getting a couple of kills in there. Nemesis got 8 eliminations and a 9th place finish. There's Pain. They died a little bit too early for my liking, and the Ferg skin got 0 kills. So I'm not happy about that whatsoever. Not happy about that at all. Going further down, you can see CIC, 11th place with 7 kills. They were first going into that game. They're up to 35 total points. Supremos teams in there as well. We can see Hellbound and a couple of other rosters. Looks like the majority of the good teams have played well today, except for maybe Ronin's here in game number 2. 1 point brings them up to 9 total. I don't think they're going to be in the top 10 after game number 2. Shout out to my African viewers, but it's not looking good for the main man over on the side of Ronin. I would expect to see Wontons up there, Chucha Prime up there. 2JZ are still going to be up there, I would say. Even with a bad game for game number 2, it was still good enough to be probably in like the top 5, possibly. Shin are going to skyrocket up that leaderboard, and so is Fent. Fent is going to go right up there. They were 4th going into that game. They might be in the top 2. We'll have to wait and see. They did well. They got a lot of kills here. Let's load up this from this POV. Kills were spread out among the board, so I don't think anyone will get a drastic lead. The lead would probably go towards Chucha, if I had to guess, just based off of their kill count. And obviously they got 2nd place, so I'm going to assume that Chucha are in the lead right now. And then everyone else is close behind them. Nobody has a massive lead, though, so it could go any way for anyone. Thank you, Gemini. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Gemini. Much love, bro. Alrighty, chat. Let me just mute that player on TikTok, because I don't know who he is. Where's 4K? They're already in the finals, bro. They're already in the finals. Scrumdiddlyumptious. They're on top 1. Holy. What's up, Doorbell? What's up, Stock? Doorbell copying me? Holy, broski. Yeah, a lot of the Middle Easterners choose to watch the YouTube short form stream. And then the YouTube long form stream is kind of just all over the place. Then TikTok is pretty much dominated by Philippines. And sometimes there's a lot of Africans in there too. Sometimes you get some Kenyans in there. Sometimes there's a lot of Nigerians in there. But for the most part, it's a lot of Filipinos. Speaking of Philippines, man, disappointing performance here so far from 29K, bro. They need a big game 3 and 4. How many games today? It's 4 games. Then the last sudden death qualifier will be tomorrow, Chad. The last sudden death qualifier will be tomorrow, Pookies. I'm South African. What's up, brother? Joel, thanks for following, man. I appreciate it. My G-Ferg. What's up, Yasser? How you doing, man? We're gonna get ready to go into game number 3, chat. Game number 3 will about to go. Oh, about to go. That's not really good English. Is about to start, chat. Rim pass, you're not allowed it. You have to sign up. Jay, I've never seen one of those before, bro. Jay sent a gift. What is that? We only unlocked that recently. I had to sign up for that, and it only allowed me to do it yesterday. That's the first time I've ever gotten one of those gifts, man. What was that? A corgi. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for the corgi. That's my first ever corgi on YouTube, brother. Yo, thanks for the swan as well, my man. What's up, Gemini? How are you doing, brother? What's up, Gemini? Hope you're having a good day, bro. How come, Gemini, you don't play in these? I'm curious about that, right? Why don't you play in these? Why don't you play in the qualifiers, bro? Yeah, no, I know, Mad Man. It's because I enabled it yesterday night after the stream. I think it was yesterday night. Because they finally approved me for it. I don't know why it took them so long to approve me for all that kind of stuff. Considering I've had this for so long. I've had this account for so long, bro. They should just auto-approve me. Matthew, what is up, brother? We're getting into game number 3 here, chat. Game number 3. My little scrumptiouses. What happened to my background? What about it? Oh, sorry. My bad, bro. My camera must have moved. I must have hit it. Hey, Simon. Much love, bro. Simon's an OG over on the TikTok. He's always in the chat. Shout out to the main man, Simon. One day, brother, one day. You just got to get a good team, Gemini. Just got to find yourself some good players. Good players indeed. Mobina, how do I say I love you in Persian again? Can you type it in the chat? There's a lot of Persians on my short form chat. I want to say that I love them. Can you put it in the YouTube chat? I can see you right now, Mobina. Virgo, are you in the UK? Wait, Virgo? Is Virgo in the chat? Surely not. Virgo's one of the best African players. Chat, is Virgo over the age of 18? Is he over the age of 18? Somebody confirm that for me. If you are from... I think he's Nigerian. Here we go. Dusi Tundaram! Let's go! Dusi Tundaram! To my Persians, brother! Hell yeah! Dusi Tundaram! Dus Tundaram! Yes, sir. Virgo is over 18. Then why does Virgo not compete? Why? Tell me this, chat. Why do the biggest in Africa not compete? Why? Why is it always the smallest creators and pro players in Africa doing the most? Why are they always in the tournaments destroying people when the biggest players don't? What is it? What's the reason? They're too scared to get destroyed. Is that true? Are the biggest too scared? I don't know if that's true. I'm gonna let the comments decide on that. I'm gonna let the comments decide on that one. All right, looking over at the Filipinos. MS issue? That's interesting, because they don't even play the qualifiers, but the qualifiers don't have MS issues for Africa. I think Africans get 80 MS in the qualifiers, which is interesting. I feel like I don't hear Zenith Eternity complain about MS anymore. You know? Like, they've just dealt with it, and they just dominate with high MS. You know? Is that just a me thing that has noticed that? See with the Latin Americans. Like, the Latin Americans just deal with it. It just is what it is. Whoever gets the most qualifying teams into the finals, they usually get the server. All right, I'll be in the scoreboard for you guys now over on YouTube and TikTok. Maybe I'll host an African-only tournament. We'll see. I'll have to ask COD Mobile about that. Alrighty. The leaderboard is updated, as you can see. Chicha Prime, Wonton, Fent, CIC, 2JZ, Pain, Ashina, Off Prime, Nemesis, and America are your top 10 teams. I can't believe that 29K are not in the top 10. This is crazy. This might be the worst I've ever seen them play, chat. Are you in the UK, Samuel? I am not in the UK. I am in Dubai. Habibi, come to Dubai. Habibi, Habibi, Habibi. This guy talking, why is he not playing? Because I'm the host. Nobody else hosts $10,000 tournaments. It's just me. Started it in 2024 when there was no tournaments, and we've kept it alive into 2026, and it's going to keep going into 2027. You're welcome. Any tips for beginners? Honestly, I'd say just play a lot. Play as much as you possibly can. That being said, I would like to compete, chat, but I need to find a host. Oh, we got more gifts. on YouTube. I've never seen these before. Hold up. Let me check these gifts out real quick. Opa, thank you for the GOAT trophy. Holy, yo, this is a crazy gift. This is a crazy gift, bro. Little update for those top 2 teams, chat. Wontons have 28 currently, 28 kills, and Chucha Prime have 30 kills. Even though they are on the same points, Chucha have some more kills than the Wontons team. Moving on board from 29k, my favorite Filipinos inside of this qualifier for today. They are doing real bad. Fingers crossed that they can do a little bit better. Raw also doing terribly today. 2JZ still in the top 5, man. Give it up for the Indians, brother. Give it up for the Indians. I know India is not that big of a region in COD Mobile, but if you're Indian watching this, spam the flag, bruh. If you're an Indian, I know there's not a lot of you, but come on, man. We need some Indian pride in the chat, bruh. We need some Indian pride in the chat. I wish gifts had animations too. Do they not, Mobina? I thought they did. I think they do. They do, Mobina. I seen an Uncle Alert gift. Yo, somebody on YouTube, I know I never ask for donations, and I always say don't give me any donations. But is there an Uncle Alert? Can somebody gift me the Uncle Alert? Somebody just gift me the Uncle Alert on YouTube. Listen, I never ask for donations, but I just want to see it. 2JZ able to kill Toji here, I'm sure. There he is. He's gonna fall and die. Oh, certain regions can't gift. Oh, only certain regions can gift and see the animations. I see. 2JZ now up to 6 eliminations. Hey, yo. India are coming in here, man. I think the biggest storyline for 2026 so far, outside of Philippines dominating, is that India and Africa are finally making names for themselves in the Battle Royale competitive scene. Like 2JZ have been holding the Indians' heads high, and a lot of these African teams like Ronins have been doing really well inside of international competition. And for a region to gain respect, that's exactly what they need to do. They need to do well in international competition, bro. All right, let's move on to Chucha Prime as they're currently #1 on the leaderboard. They've spotted a team over there. It's going to be 29k rotating past them. Surprisingly, they didn't land over by New Vision City with 29k this game, and they farmed a lot of kills from them earlier. I think they killed 29k like 8 times in one of the games, so that is basically the reason why they're sitting in the #1 spot right now. Either way, we're going to move on to a team that may be in a fight, being Ashina. We see them take a good fight earlier and come out on top, but can they take this fight well as well? There's a player right behind them. Let's check out. Oh, he's going to rotate past them. Raw doesn't want to take that fight. Ivory gets out of here and goes somewhere else through farm. 3 eliminations here for Ashina, team number 10. Looking good so far. I want to check out Scylla. Scylla, like I said at the start of this qualifier, Scylla is one of my favorite girl players. Ooh, look at that movement and the play right there. One of the best girl players in the world. Nice, another shot. See what I mean? Accuracy and movement. She got the blend of both, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Oh my god, Scylla! Hand it to these frauds. That's some girl power right there, chat. Hell yeah. Scylla, my favorite global female player. Oh, unfortunately, the revive comes through. She got the toxic overload, though, so she should be able to stay alive a little bit longer. Come on, Scylla. We want to see some greatness from the girl. We want to see some great girl gameplay right here, chat, don't we? I believe she's European, chat. European. Come on, Scylla. Big time player. Make a big time play right here. I don't think they know that it's only her up here. Be interesting to see if they actually decide to go up. Oh, she doesn't have any plates. Oh, this is bad, bro. No plates, man. All of her teammates do get into the action, which is great, but no plates is really going to hurt her odds of being able to win this fight, bro. No plates and a buy 15. She needs to reload that buy 15, chat. I feel like the nerves are getting to her right now. She needs to reload her guns. On my screen, she doesn't have her DLQ reloaded, and she only has 4 shots. All 4 players are about to rush up right here. Toxic Overload goes down. Gonna get some ticks right there. Love to see the ticks coming through. Come on, Scylla. We want to see this. My favorite girl gamer. No! Scylla, no! Is that her teammates? God, I hope that's her teammates. Oh, it is. It is. It's her teammates, chat. Here comes the fight. Vampy's moved up a little bit. Oh, her teammates Bonnie able to land some shots onto Noob. Vampy's close by her, though. Ankai also going down. That's 2 knocks. Vampy right in front of her. She doesn't know that he's there. No, Scylla, nice shot, but unfortunately she's gonna go down. Oh, Scylla. Shots going down. Oh my god. Vampy picking up 2. A tad misplay here. Bonnie needs to land this shot. Oh, they're screwed. Terrible play coming in from Scylla and her teammates. Oh, dearie me. Girl power lasts no longer. With Lie 19 last alive, they might get one tapped off of this. I'm waiting for that snipe to come through, to be honest. All right, staying alive for a little bit longer, but what a terrible end to what could have been a great play from team number 11. Willing to check out Chucha Prime. Low kills. Actually, no kills here, unfortunately. No kills at all. I know a lot of the players who are in the finals are watching this to check out what are the teams that are going to make it into the finals with them. And Chucha Prime is definitely going to be one of those teams if they can uphold their number one spot here. As we're going to go down and check out Ronin's. Still alive here. This is a team that's based out of Africa. They got players from all over the African continent. Nice shot from Control. They land another. Adam's a really good player from 2JZ as well. We got African versus India here. Shots go down, able to knock one of them. That's not going to be good for Ronins. Need to land a retaliatory shot. A lovely quick scope headshot across the map. Beautiful. Can he get the full kill? No, he can. It looks like Darko is going to go ahead and revive. Let's go down to 2JZ. Come on, does somebody get Darko? Yes, they do. Self revives himself, I think. There we are. You could get third party from behind here. That's exactly what's going to happen here. Fent is going to shoot them from behind. 2JZ Troy gets shot and knocked, fully limbed. This is going to be Wonton shooting them from behind right here. That's the problem with sniper shotgun tournaments. A third party from behind could easily knock and fully eliminate somebody because they're one-tap headshot weapons. 2JZ rotating the whole way around now. Ronin's still alive. They're going to get third party from behind here as well. Not too sure who this is. Oh, it's KTT. Shots go down. Mega, can you land any of them? No, you're not going to be able to. And it looks like Zulia has the Ferg skin on. Zulia, oh my gosh. Please get another knock. Please get another full kill. Zulia spots Baby Beetle outside of the smoke bomber. Shots go down. Can you land a little bit more than that? Zulia, lovely, jubbly. With the teammate of KTT controls in there as well. Looks like Ronins are getting destroyed on the main stage. And you want to know why? It's because one of them is using the Ferg skin, chat. That has to be the reason. Oh. Anyway, ignoring that the Ferg skin died, we're going to go on to 2JZ again, as they might be able to third party this team raw, as they're focused on the wrong roster. Spotted Joker. Shot goes down, not able to land it. Another shot goes down. Lovely, jubbly. Darko, man. Oh, Darko from India. Getting real good at the game now. I remember him back in 2025. He was okay. But nowadays, he's gotten a lot better. And the Indians from 2JZ dropping 10 eliminations inside of the mid-game. Keep in mind, we've only just got to the mid-game, so they could drop a 20 bomb here if they keep it up. And if they drop a 20-kill game and get first place, they're definitely in contention to qualify, and they'll go up into the second or first place spot. Anyway, we're going to look on board to another roster here. Oh, shot's going to go down onto them. That's not going to be good for Darko. Oh, stay alive, Dark. Lovely. Staying alive, but Fent are going to retaliate. Oh, they're going to retaliate here on the kill, bro. Oh, hopefully Fent do not kill them there. I want to stay them alive, but KTT are over here. Zulia, back into the action. Love to see the Ferg skin. Number one in the shoulder for a reason. Say it so many times, and I'm going to continue to say it. Because I'm the only damn BR player that has their own skin named after them. 2JZ. All 4 players alive. Keep in mind, these guys are on 10 kills. They might be... Ooh, 11 kills. Missed that one. They might be our top fragging team for this game. Raw Troll's going to get killed here, surely. Shot's going to go down here. That's going to be a weak car. Could land a couple of more shots. Not going to be able to do so. Because we're going to hop on board with a different team and see where everyone else is on the map. I'm looking for Chucha right now. I will check them out. They've got 5 eliminations. Hunting down Nemesis. Snow's out in the open. He's going to get knocked here from Kingbot. Easy knock. Not worried about it at all. The other player from the team is going to go ahead and try and get a shot onto Yon. Goat's trying to stay alive here. Lanai rotating around the side. Smoke's come down. Looks like Goat's going to hide from these players. Nade's going to come through. Lovely nade from Lanai. Oh my god. Perfect nade. The third party's coming in here from behind. Oh, Ninja's being used as well. Needs to land the one pump. Lanai, can he do it? Yes, he can. Fantastic Chucha Prime. Gameplay right there. Kingbot up in front. We'll watch from his POV. Shots go down. Lanai's able to take it from him. There's one more player over there. Let's watch Lanai this time again. He doesn't have any health, so it's going to be Kingbot to make it happen. There it is. Chucha Prime staying on top. Latin America pride right here. These guys are real good from that region. 9 eliminations. They're not catching up to 2JZ just yet. And it looks like Ashina are actually going to take them from the side here. Let's hop on board and check where they're shooting them from. Kingbot has been spotted out in the open. This is a bad spot for him to be in. Shots are going to go down. Not able to land them just yet. Rotating around the side here. Still out in the open. Kingbot trying to use movement to stay alive here. Everyone from this team shooting at him. Don't know how my man's still up and at him right now. Oh my god, Kingbot. How have you made out of that? Unbelievable movement. Vampy now closing the gap here, but Bankai's closed the gap even more. Kingbot could make something happen. What the hell? Is that a red dot on a shotgun? Ooh, nice shot here from Bankai. Bang! Not able to land that one. They're trying to make it into the zone here. Lanai's out in the open as well. Oh, this is a real bad situation for Chucha Prime to be in, but they're still staying alive. What a shot from Bankai. Oh my god, is he the only player on this team landing any freaking shots right now? 7 kills on the board. Kingbot's going to die outside the zone, and they're going to be able to pick up a free kill here onto Agent. There it is. Never mind. Yoniker steals it. And they're going to get retaliated here from Chucha. Oh dear, Bankai dies. Why did he go across in front of his defensive shield? Hello? I didn't realize that we had my main man in the tree here. Bro's still staying alive. I can't believe it. You're allowed to use pistols, remember, chat. You're allowed to use pistols. That was an Argus, Scooby, and he's dead. All right, good to know. Ashina's still alive here, but they only have 2 people up. Revive Flight could get them back into the action. Chucha was able to get back their whole team. 13 eliminations. Where is 2JZ in all of this? They still have 11. They haven't gotten a kill in so far, but look at that team outside the zone. They're going to be weak. Troy's pushing up first. Troy, arguably one of the better players on the roster, but he hasn't got any kills so far. Come on, land a couple of shots here. Come on. A couple of shots. Troy, we need more. More! Lovely jubbly from Troy. Brings them up to 14 eliminations. Troy, Marker, Adam, and Darko all able to land some damage in there. Absolutely love to see it. There's still 1 player outside of the zone, but them getting a couple of kills right there really helped out their chances of qualifying into the finals. Keep in mind, this Indian roster is 5th going into this game. They spotted the players behind them. Not going to take that fight, though. They're not going to take that fight at all. Oh, dearie me. They're staying alive. Let's load up the zone and see where they can go. There's a couple of actual buildings that they could use inside of this zone, which would be better than staying outside in the open like they are here. For now, however, we're going to go and check out P and Scally. Last alive in the team, Ferg skin. Looking real good, but they're not going to be up to much. Wontons also don't have that many kills this game. I mean, they've been third-partying everything, but they don't get any confirms, which is really not helping their case. Ashina, on the other hand, do have 7 limbs, and all of their teammates are back in the action. Fergskin's trying to make a run for it. I've seen myself run faster in real life than what he's doing right here. Scally can't believe he's getting through here with a snowboard right now. I should have went into that building as it was in the zone, but he's not going to do it. And now he's found Chucha Prime. You don't want to fight Chucha Prime at all. He's going in and amongst loads of different teams, gets into the house. There's going to be a third-party player coming through that doorway, though, surely. He's inside of it, getting hunted down here. Oh, there's so many people in and around him right now. I don't know what Fergskin's going to be able to do here. Still using the snowboard. He really should just stay in a house at this point. Spots a player here, surely. Surely you see this guy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I was about to tell you to never use the Ferg skin again, but at least you got the kill. So good job to Ferg. Obviously, that's me, chat. If you weren't playing the game back in the day, that skin is literally me in the game. It's titled Ferg. Ashina Mecha into the zone now. They still only have 7 kills. They're getting sniped from the side here. It's going to be a big team over to the right-hand side. Not a good fight for them to take here. They're all going to get annihilated. Shock sticks being used as well. Vampy's being knocked. Bankai's last alive. He's going to go down. The entire team gets eliminated. Chucha Prime still alive with all 4 of their players in the match. 19 eliminations here for the main man of Latin America. As we go down the list, you can see India still up and at him. Love to see the Indians staying alive right here. They're making a big name for themselves this qualifiers, that's for sure. They've spotted CIC player outside of the zone. Closing the gap right here with the shotgun. Shot goes down, able to land it. There comes the knock. That brings them up to 15 eliminations. Come on, man. Come on, India, man. Need to see some more Indians in the finals, chat. Marker, unfortunately, getting caught in the open here, dying from the side. I think that's Wontons up there at the top of that hill. It definitely is Wontons. They're going to be applying some pressure. Only 2 of them alive onto the Indian 2JZ roster. Wontons based outside of the Middle East.
The safe zone is collapsing.
We've also got KTT LSD in here too. They got 3 players alive as well. The best team right now would be Chucha. 4 players alive. Trevor's gonna die here. All 4 players are shooting at him at the same time. Kingbot able to take that kill. Lanai's having an absolutely fantastic game here. But he may get killed from the side if 2JZ throw a couple of nades through that window. Could happen. Let's hop on board with them as I want to see what they're able to do here. Darko gets knocked outside of the zone. They're still alive for now. Troy and Adam, last remaining players. That's a bad angle to hold. They need to go into the house. They could get sniped here at any point from Kingbot. I don't like this angle at all. Wontons are getting shot from above the hill here. This could give them some cover. We'll hold up to Troy. Troy's able to take down one. Can he take down a second with the 1 pump? Yes, he can. Adam with the support. Now it's a 1v2. Hits a 276 pump. One more pump. Lovely! Unbelievable 2v3 here from the Indian team. 2JZ brings them up to 18 eliminations. 3 teams left. 4 players on the side of Chucha. I think they might take this game, but the Indians have done their region pride. Oh my god, Adam! You didn't need to do him like that. Is that a fucking smoke bomber? He's going for this! Oh my god, never mind. He's coming back. He doesn't want to take that fight any longer. Jeepers creepers. There must have been a spotter used right there, ladies and gentlemen. Troy trying to find a little knock onto one of the players from Chucha. Able to get a retaliation knock right there, but that's not going to be good enough. Last zone is in. Troy last alive from 2JZ. Puts a defender shield right beside Chucha. Lands a pump. No, he doesn't. And now it's down to Chucha Prime to win this game. Lanai still on the map. No, he's going to go down. Kingbot's last alive. And this game is going to an unknown team called Team Los Nobos. They're based out of Africa. What? What? The team that won was based out of Africa. No way. We didn't even see them the whole entire game. They held out Ashina earlier. Wow. 13 kills and a first place finish. Los Nobos from the entire continent of Africa are guaranteeing themselves 28 points out of just game number 3. They're going to skyrocket their way into the leaderboards off of that game. We're not too sure where they'll end up, but they're definitely going to be in the top 10. Good job to Africa right there. Beast job from India as well. They were able to get the 3rd place position. They got 19 eliminations, with 3rd place is going to get them 26 points. Obviously, we're used to seeing Chucha Prime do well in here, so I'm not too surprised with them able to capitalize and get 31 points off of that game. I'd say Chucha Prime are definitely going to qualify today into the finals, but the 2nd place spot, it's still up for grabs, as Wontons didn't have an exceptionally good game that time around. Matter of fact, if we look at their place on the leaderboard, you can see 5th place. Not a lot of kills. I think they may get overtaken here by a different roster, but we'll have to wait and see. 2JZ could be up for the running there, as they were barely behind them there. They had 33 points, 12 points behind the Wontons. I think they might have got more than 12 points than Wontons right there as well. So they're going to be neck and neck probably in the 2nd place. We need to find out where Fent were, though. Looking further down the list, I don't see Fent anywhere on that leaderboard. Going further down, Fent, I believe, features a player, Mori. Oh, they died really early on, so they're going to go down the leaderboard as well. Like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, man. I mean, come on. The number 2 spot is up for grabs for all these teams. All these teams are right beside each other. The only team that I think is clear, unless they die at the start of next game, would be Chucha Prime. You can see where all the kills were dispersed there. At the start, a lot of people got kills and died. Look at all of those deaths. Oh my god. Look, every single team got kills right the way up to 14th place, but they died so early they didn't get any placement points. An unfortunate situation for them, but Chucha Prime looking real good. Shout out to the African team known as Grandpa, Wolf Blue, Darkman, and Capo, Los Nobos. Like I said before, man, these underrated African players, bro, are coming in here storming the capital, storming the international qualifiers. We need to see them in the finals, chat. We need to see some of these teams qualify into the finals and see if they can have what it takes to get some money out of this. All right, 2JZ again from India, doing really well again. All right. We're going to get ready to go into game number 4 here, ladies and gentlemen. Man, now don't start it straight away, my brother. Getting ready to go into game number 4. I'm curious, ladies and gentlemen, what region is getting the host right now? There are no stream snipers in the tourneys. Yeah, there isn't, but I mean, Definitely not in the qualifiers. It's yet to be said about the finals. Some teams I do think here and there might try and figure out where other teams are. Not to go and kill them, but to avoid them. I think some teams do leave streams open in the background to avoid other rosters. I don't think teams in the finals necessarily go out of their way to approach and find other teams to then kill them. But I definitely do think that other top tier rosters do stay away from the opposing best players because they don't want to take fights against them. Also, a quick reminder for our rule set of all of our qualifiers. Every qualifiers that we host, it's 4 games. All right, the finals is always 7. The qualifiers is always 4. For this, every sniper that is auto is banned. Every sniper that's semi-auto is banned. And every shotgun that's auto or semi-auto is also banned. You can only use pump shotguns. You can only use pump snipers, with the exception of the NA45. And the exception to shotguns is the R9, because it's technically still a pump shotgun. We could also make an exception for the HS2126, but I don't think anyone would care to use that anyway, so nobody really talked about that. But there was a lot of talk about the R9 shotgun, chat. There was a lot of talk about that. A lot of W Africans in the chat. We love to see that. I'm not too sure what that flag is. Is it the Senegal flag? SN, SN, SN. I can only see the SN mark over on my TikTok chat, so I'm going to assume that it's the Senegal flag. I don't know what flag it actually is because it doesn't pop up on my screen. Berg, when are you going to play BR again? I'm actually going to play multiplayer on stream doing Rookie to Legendaries before I play more BR. I'm going to stick to the BR hosting for now, but I'm going to be doing Rookie to Legendaries on multiplayer. Only a multiplayer, I'm a tryhard. What's up, Liam? How you doing, man? Yeah, just the 4 games today, Andre. Just the 4 games today. Lots of African pride here coming through on TikTok. Where are you guys from over on YouTube? Where are you guys from? You can feel free to put your names in the chat of your countries. Multiplayers from... Yeah, Delavine, I have lots of accounts. I don't just have the one account. I think people forget that I have like 25 different 25 different COD Mobile accounts because I've been doing so many challenges over the years. But yeah, I have a lot of different COD Mobile accounts that I do use. All right, what's up, gamers? Are we ready to get into the 4th and final game? Remember, chat, remember, this is the last game. As soon as I give the call to start, we are going to start. But before we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to update your scoreboard, and we can talk about that just before we get into this 4th and final game. YouTube, you guys have been updated on your screen. TikTok, are you ready to see the qualifier numbers? Let's discuss. After game number 3's performance, Chucha Prime are in the lead. I believe they have a pretty solid spot of getting into the finals with 76. But as you can see, just below them, man, India, bro. India, bro. Oh my God. 2JC are 2nd place. This is the first time we've ever seen an Indian team do this well in the qualifiers. And my God, I'm fingers crossed. I'm fingers crossed that India qualifies, brother. 59 points on the board here. 2nd place position for 2JZ. Right below them, we've got Wontons with 56 points. Then we got Off Prime with 45. Fent with 43. CIC with 43. Los Nubos, which is the African team, in here at 7th place with 40. PN has 31. Ashita Gaiman has 30. And Lamang Hamburg, which is a team I'm not familiar with, has 24 points, chat. 24 points. You banned 4K me in? I did not. 4K me in are already in the finals. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and follow if you haven't already. Fergus doing a good job reading the chat this time. I am, Bobby. I'm trying to read the chat as much as possible on YouTube. I know YouTube feels a little bit left out. But I'm seeing some Senegal flags over there. I'm seeing some Zambia flags in there. I'm seeing some Indian flags in there. I'm seeing a lot of Persian flags on the YouTube short form stream. You're more than welcome to spam your flag as we get ready to go into game number 4. Who's ready for it, chat? Who is ready for game number 4, my scrum diddlyumptuses? Who is ready for game number 4, the 4th and final game today? The 4th and final game. What is that? Tanhan, what is that flag? What is that flag? It's got green. It's got a stripe down the diagonally down the middle, and it's got blue at the bottom. What is that flag? It's got to be an African flag, right? I don't actually know what that flag is. I've never seen that flag before, ever. A lot of Ugandans on TikTok. Ugandans, what's up, guys? Kenyans, one time, Kenyans, one time indeed. India, lots of India. South African flag coming in here as well. Tanzania, ooh, okay, Tanzanian flag. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Everyone spam ready if you want to see the 4th and final game. This is it. This is the last game. Spam ready. You can spam the flag as well, but we're going to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get into it. Ooh, okay. A little update of a potential sponsor with a side business, chat. Holy. When will you host a multiplayer tournament again? Listen, as much as I want to host multiplayer tournaments, the reason I don't host multiplayer tournaments is because multiplayer already has the CDM and COD champs. Multiplayer already has hundreds of thousands of dollars up for grabs. Now, I know our tournaments are the biggest and the best, even though we don't get the biggest and best prize pool. COD Mobile. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And I know when we go into the finals, entirety of COD Mobile is watching. But I don't want to host a tournament on multiplayer if they already get so much love. Okay? I'm giving Battle Royale love like I have been from 2024 because there's no big Battle Royale tournaments. Name me one other big Battle Royale tournament that has $10,000 or more in prize pool. Silence. It's just us. And that's why we keep hosting them for BR. Because BR needs some love. And that goes to Activision. And Garena. We need some more love for BR. BR World Champs? I'm ready. I know the community's ready. All right, let's start the game. Everyone said they're ready to go. But yeah, I don't think I'll do any more multiplayer tournaments unless Activision literally asks me to. And they're like, listen, we really want you to do this. Can you do this? That would be the only reason that I would do a multiplayer tournament at this point. Not saying that I will never do it. It's just, it's not a priority for me as I'm trying to give BR more love, man. As I feel like BR, for the size that it is, and for the love that they have for that mode, it doesn't get a lot of monetary support when it comes to competitive. So I've committed... How much is it actually this year for the next 12 months? It's going to be $145,000 just on prizing. That doesn't include viewership rewards, which comes directly out of my pocket. If you don't know that, I actually pay people. I literally pay people my own money when they post about the events to make sure that the community knows when they're happening. That is a fact. Ask any of the creators. The creators that get maximum amount of views, they actually get back-end money for that, straight out of my pocket. Same way that when I started these events back in 2024, I spent $200,000 of my own money hosting them. And then they decided, you know what, we'll sponsor you the prize pool. Same thing, till this day. Either way, let's get into it. I know I get a lot of hate from a couple of big creators, but at the end of the day, I'm doing more than they are when it comes to hosting things for the community. And we're going to get into the game that is the final of this qualifiers. All right, start it up. Let's get into it. Is it Dusi Tum Duran? Is that how I say it, Mobina? Dusi Tum Duran? Dusi Tum Duran. Oh, why'd you kick Sinner? Did he use a banned item? Oh, was he not? He was on Team 14. I wonder why he got kicked. That's interesting. He mustn't have been on the roster. We're gonna have to wait for the administration team. Dusi Tum Duran. Ah, he's not live. Okay, man, now give me an update on that. Good stuff. Speak, brother. Fact. What's up, Hendrix? How you doing, man? Much love, man. I appreciate you supporting me, brother. Where's 4K? 4K already in the finals, man. You will see them on August 22nd. August 22nd, dude. Dusi Tum Duran. Dusi Tum Duran. Dusi Tum Duran. Persian. I love you, Persians. Let's go, chat. Fourth and final game. All right. Let's get into it, chat. This will be the final one. Zenith is also in the finals as well, man. Zenith Eternity. There is another Zenith team, I think, that's going to play tomorrow. I could be wrong on that, though. Why did you quit COD Am for the other game? I didn't. I've never quit COD Am. I always play it. I used to think trash of DMZ, but no, it's good. I actually think DMZ is a great mode. I just don't play DMZ because I know it's going to make me really mad. That's why I don't play DMZ. I just know I'm going to get angry. I'm going to get angry if I play DMZ. Where is NSG? They're in the finals. They qualified already, man. They smashed it. Shout out to Flix, bro. Shout out to Flix. He's always posting TikToks about the tournaments. Shout out to him, bro. Slayer is in Zenith. He is. Slayer is in Zenith Eternity. He is already in the finals with his full team. The full roster. The full roster. Mr. Soul, thank you for... What the hell is that? The jamming gift. Yo, bro, I'm actually so happy that YouTube added these things, bro. They're so interesting. All right, the gifts are cool on YouTube, man. It's kind of like TikTok now. I like it a lot. Hey, Ferg, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? Okay, chat. Into the fourth and final game. This is all of these teams' last chance of qualifying into the finals. As you can see, we do have the Game 3 scores updated on your screen. So wherever they place right here and now is where they're going to end up. I'm actually fingers crossed that 2JZ qualify, chat. I would love to see an Indian team qualify for the finals for the first time ever, chat. Remember, these tournaments happen every single month. Over the course of the next 12 months, there will be about $150,000 of prize pool up for grabs. And who knows, maybe we'll get more in the future as well, considering COD Mobile understands just how big the finals of these things have gotten. Look at the girl-only team right here, I believe. I think all 4 of these players are girls. At least 2 of them are, Elena and Emily. Are they all using the same skin? They are. Okay, I love that. Girl power, chat. Girl power and all that. But another girl that I really want to watch, actually, is Scylla. I can't remember where she is. There she is. Team number 11, Scylla. I think this is arguably one of the best girl players on COD Mobile in general. So I would really like to see her in the finals of a team. You know what? I would also love to see a girl-only team playing in the finals. That would be amazing. Bonnie pushing up onto this roster over by Dormitory. Knows that there's a couple of players below them. Oh, might go for it here. Ooh, nice movement. Player did leave them though. Spotter in hand. Could spot her that roof. Gonna spot her that roof. That's exactly what they're gonna do.
Engaging the enemies.
Don't know if it's gonna hit any of them. Let's hop on board and check out where Scylla's angle's at. She's gonna rotate over to the other side here. Don't think they'll be full aggressive on this. It looks like they're kind of hesitant here. Zip lining across. Scylla is going for that aggressive push now. Oh, player has been spotted here. Oh! Oh, the second snipe for the knock would have been absolutely diabolical on that player, but it is what it is. He was not able to confirm it. All 4 players still alive from both different teams here. Need to land one more shot to the head, surely. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I like this angle right here from line 19. Going the whole way around. Looking for a better angle here. Could kill Dark from behind. Opting to go on the tippity top of the mountain. This is going to be a good one. Peeking from behind now. Needs to kill Dark. Look at Dark. Wait for them not to move. Wait for him not to move. No! Oh my god, man. Oh, should have waited, bruh. Should have waited for them not to move. Terrible play. So much IQ, such terrible trigger discipline, but it looks like Scylla's in there. Gonna get that kill. Love to see that. Can she get the second? Oh my god, she gets the second, Brishke. Player comes in and third parties her teammate, though. Still, like I said before, one of the best girl players in Battle Royale. Trying to land some shots here. Bang, gonna get your second kill. There it is, Scylla. Now on 2. She could get a 1v4 here. If she's able to land a little shot onto this other player. Ooh, not able to do it just yet. Nice! Through the door. Ooh, love to see that. Oh my god, Scylla! Smoke them, please! Smoke them a little bit more, please! And this is why we're watching her, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we're watching her. A little 3-piece right there. Could have got a 1v4, but she left the last remaining player 1 HP, unfortunately. Great start off for game number 4 on the side of Scylla. Let's hop on to a team that may qualify, though, as we're going to check out 2JZ. Oh, no! 2JZ, they're currently second place. They could be the first Indian team to ever qualify into finals. And it looks like, unfortunately, one of them has been spotted here. Oh, it's all down to Troy, man. Oh, no. I want the Indians to qualify, chat. I really do. I really want the Indians to qualify, chat. Like, honestly, please. I need this. I need an Indian team to finally get into the finals. This is unbelievable. They've done so well today. They cannot fall at this final hurdle. Where even are the tags, man? Oh, no. The tags are so far away. That team's going to camp them too because it's Supermo's team. Oh, dear, bruh. This is not looking good for 2JZ. We need some Indian love in the chat right now, bruh. Oh, we need some Indian love for the qualifying team 2JZ. Troy, I wish you the best of luck. I'm not going to watch you because I don't want anyone to stream snipe where you are, and we'll hop on board to the Filipinos. 29k, I've had a terrible day today. I don't know why you just used your shockwave. There's not even a guy close to you. Terrible shockwave usage. Honestly, 29k, I've been looking like complete scrubs, unfortunately. We're playing on high MS, but that's no excuse, as every team plays on high MS in these international tournaments, so they just haven't been up to much, man. Shots are going to go down right here. Able to land it. See you later. 2 more players inside of there. Could get one. Lovely shot there from Nathan. Not going to get the full kill or the knock, though. It's a 2v2. Lillian trying to get up to full health here. Be able to claim some loot. Oh, they don't know that that guy's right there. Oh, the shockwave didn't hit him. Needs to land the shot. Nicely done. Philippines finally doing something. Oh, as the last remaining player on the team leaves, and they're going to get their players back into the game through a revive flight. Let's go check out Scylla again. Is she around anyone? Doesn't look like she's around anyone for now, but the team have 5 eliminations on the board, so good job to them. Team number 14, I believe this is going to be Fent. Only have 1 elimination on the board. Pain as well are still in the action. They have 1 elimination too. This is the 4th and final game. Is that Gemini giving me gifts? Yo, Gemini, thanks, man. Thank you, bro, for double money gun and double DJ glasses, brother. All right. These guys are okay. They have all 4 players alive, but only 1 kill's not going to be able to get them into the finals. They've spotted Bang Kai here. Bang, shot doesn't go down, not able to land it. He's going to rotate into standoff. He could close the gap here and possibly get a couple of kills. Let's hop on board CF2JZ. Nice! Troy got his teammate back. Troy got his teammates back, and he's going to get marker back too. We got some Indians still here, chat. This is the best Indian team inside of COD Mobile's Battle Royale. And they're still alive, possibly qualifying. Wontons, are they still up as well? We'll have to check out them in just a moment, but for now I'm going to check out Ronin's. They're up to 5 eliminations here at the start of this game. 8 minutes into it, we're about to enter into the mid-game. As I'm going to go down and check out my favorite girl gamer. She got a little knock right there. Did she get the confirmation? I think she did if she's on 4 eliminations, right? 6 kills total. Let's check out where the map is too. Alright, map's going to be over by docks. That means that 29k has easy rotations as they're in the middle of that next zone. Raw are going to go over the bridge. They're not going to actually take that fight. Interesting. I'm surprised they didn't take the fight. They must be a little bit scared here. In game number 4. For now, however, I want to see what 2JZ are doing. They got all 4 of their players back in the action. 0 kills. They're still slightly ahead of Wontons, I can only assume. We're going to hop on board with Wontons and see what they're at. No, they're not. 5 eliminations for Wontons is going to bring them right over the Indian roster of 2JZ. These guys are based out of Middle East. They have an okay rotation into the zone. It looks like they're not going to have to fight anyone, so they'll be able to stay alive. What is that team down there? Ah, it's going to be the African guys. Los Nubos. They actually won last game with a good amount of kills. They're in the top 10 currently as well. They would need another game performance like they just had if they wanted to qualify with 40 points currently. Not sure if they'll be able to do it, but hell, who knows? Maybe they could do it. Another 30-plus point game, they could actually qualify. 2JZ getting their loadouts nowadays. Still 0 kills, so they have lost their 2nd place for now. They would need to be doing better than Wontons if they wanted to stand a chance of qualifying here. We're going to move our eyesight over onto Pain. Never mind, they've already died. Ashina Gaming were able to take them down, and Bankai along with Noob are the last remaining players on the team. 4 eliminations total for them. Maury's taking a casualty right there, and we're going to look on the side of EXDS. Never mind, Alien's going to go down here as well. EXD had his gameplay bug there, which is why we had to change off of him. There's still 1 more player left alive here. Apollo's going to go for the kill onto Zywoo. And he get it, though. Zywoo does have a custom. Both a Rytech and a BY. Oh, shot's going down. It hits 2, but that's not going to be enough. Needs to land 1 more shot, surely. Oh, dear. Probably even needed to land 2 more shots. I'm surprised the Rytech did such little damage there. That player should have been cracked, and he wasn't even cracked, but I think it's because he missed and the explosive damage hit him instead of the actual shot itself. 5 eliminations from 29k from the Philippines. Not really doing too good here. If I do say so myself, they need to do a little bit better than this. Maybe next qualifier or BRL September. 2JZ still sitting on 0. Their main competition will be Wontons as they are still on 5. Going now on over to the girl gamer and her teammates. Sniping somebody out of the car or helicopter would be wild. Scylla versus Ashina here. Shot goes down, not able to land it. Needs to bring out that shotgun. Bang! Easy shotgun 1 pump from Scylla there. Love to see that. Kill confirmed. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Noob as well. Scylla land the shot. There it is. Scylla up to 5. This is why I call her the best girl gamer from the global app. 10 eliminations from team number 11. Looking real good in this final game. They might go up into like the top 5 for the leaderboards if they can keep this going. Now we're going to check out 29k though, as they're in a little bit of a fight against another roster here. Seems like there's 2 more players from that team. And it seems as well Supermo's team are up above them. They got all 4 players left alive, so they're going to be good for now. Nice little Rytech position point here. Oh, lovely shot there from the Rytech. Fantastic from Apollo. Not able to confirm a knock though, unfortunately. Forget about a kill as well. Bang, shot coming down onto Sikro. They might get third party here and they might be able to take him down actually. Ooh. Nice rotate from Alien on top of the door. That was a good play, to be honest, from him. I did not expect to see that. We're checking out Ronin's now. These guys are based out of Africa as well. They have a big, wide African team from all over the continent. Uganda, Malawi, and South Africa all making appearances as countries on this African continent team. 5 eliminations in game number 4. Ronins are out of the top 10 for now, unfortunately. They were in the top 10 for the previous games, though. Going further down the list, we can check out where 2JZ are at. They still have 0 kills, and they've taken a casualty here. That's going to be bad. Oh, it's Wontons. If they can kill Wontons here, that would be absolutely phenomenal. They need to kill these dudes, bro. If they could take down Wontons, they might stop Wontons from qualifying past them. Oh dear, it's turned into a 3v3 as Marker has been fully eliminated here. This is not going to be good. 2JZ rotating back. Wontons are currently second place now because they've got more kills than 2JZ, and with another kill just given to them, it's not looking too good on the side of the Indians. I, more than anyone, want to see India make it into the finals because they've never made it into the finals before, but I don't think it's going to be likely here unless they can get back that tag for Marker. Who has rewind? None of them. None of them have rewind, so it's down to Adam to make this play here to get this tag. Tag has been collected, ladies and gentlemen. Now they're going to be able to get him back into the action, surely. Nice. Stays alive for now. Sniper shot does come in, but it doesn't knock him. They're going to be good. Spotter coming through as well. Not able to put the spotter down. This is the 3rd time I've seen Darko try to spotter the team and not be able to pull it off. Come on. 4th time's the charm, maybe. Oh, still not able to get the spotter off. It looks like the distance might be too much. Still no spotter. Oh my god, Darko. This is terrible. 1 knock is all it takes, brother. 1 knock is all it takes. If they knock 1 player, Marker can land on them with the pistol. They're allowed to use the pistol, as you can see it in the kill feed right now, by Wonder. That's the only other gun that they're allowed to use because you land with it. This is a massive fight here, ladies and gentlemen. It's Middle East versus India. Smoke bomber going down for a rotational play, maybe? I don't know what that smoke bomber play was. No, they just gave them cover. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Third party from behind. Darko in a bad spot here. Needs to close that door ASAP. This third party could end up killing them. They're able to stay alive for a little bit longer. They need to go inside that house. They need to go inside of the house. Why are you sitting in the open? You don't even have your smoke bomber ready. Guys! Oh, my God. This is bad. This is bad. 2JZ falling at the final hurdle here, ladies and gentlemen. Marker able to take down 1. Another player's coming through. You need to land the shots. Let's fucking go, Marker! Oh my god, I love Scylla's team, but please kill them. Scylla, I'm sorry. I need you to die right now, Scylla. I love you, but you need to die. You need to die right now. Like, I want you to do well more than anyone, Scylla, but I can't watch you kill 2JZ right here, as there's the battle for second place underway between them and Wontons, and you're stopping it from happening. 2JZ able to get back their players through the revive flight. Scylla's going to make a little bit of a push here. Unfortunately, I need her to die. Toxic Overload does get used. Love to see it. Oh, they haven't spotted Bonnie. Yes! Yes, Marker! 1 more player left in the team. He's killed 3. Can he kill the 4th? Oh my god! Marker kills all 4 from the girl team. Scylla, I'm sorry. I love you, but you're dead! And 2JZ, the man from India, still alive, trying to qualify into the finals here. They're currently second place before this game started. And unfortunately for them, they did get third party there because the team that they were fighting before that third party came in is actually the team that has just went above them on the leaderboard. It's going to be Wontons holding this cliffside on the zone for now. These guys still holding the angle. This is the team that they're fighting against to try and qualify into the finals, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. 2JZ have 4 eliminations. If we go on to the side of Wontons, they have 6. That means 2JZ have a 1-point lead for now. A 1-point lead is all that is left. For the side of 2JZ, they need to make sure that they don't die. They're about to get some placement points as well. If they can just stay alive for a little bit longer, rotating into the zone. There's a team right in front of them. Is that? Ooh, it's going to be Ronins right in front of them, along with Los Nubos. That's going to be 2 African teams right in front of India. Let's take a little sky shot right here as they find Apollo on the side. Darko could take that fight. I wouldn't take it if I was him, though, as Wontons might third party him. And it's strength in numbers. We've got a little bit of Africa on Africa pride right here. Both of these teams have players from all over the African continent. Love to see that. Africa making more of a representation here in 2026 as opposed to 2024 and 2025. They're definitely getting a lot better at Call of Duty Mobile, even though they started playing the game years after it was already released. All 4 of these players still alive, but they might take some casualties here. They're going to rush into Los Nubos. Los Nubos have already rotated back and around. They're not going to be able to take that fight, and it looks like Chicha Prime have also rotated behind them as well. They've got a spot in the next zone, and oh dear, they're really going for this. I don't know if this is the play. Fighting a team like this is quite crazy. They're going to keep pushing it. As for now, however, I want to hop on to 2JC as they're fighting Wontons. Oh dearie me. All 4 players still alive. Shots going down onto a different Middle Eastern team. There falls the Persians. Mori's also going to get killed here as well. Fenn is getting eliminated on the main stage. Wonder's the last remaining team. He takes down Adam. But this is bad. They need to rotate into the zone. They're going to have to fight Wontons in just a second here. Darko and Troy on the right-hand side. That's Chicha Prime over to the right. They need to take down Wontons. This is bad. Wontons on their left. Oh, dearie me. Darko trying to stay alive here. Troy as well. What do they have? They do not have Smoke Bomber any longer. This is not a good spot for them to be in. Darko has been eliminated. Troy, last remaining player on the side of 2JZ. Does he have a snowboard? No, he doesn't. Oh my god. Troy is in a terrible spot. He needs to go inside of the shack, use a smoke or something to get in there. Please get in the shack, Troy. The entire country of India wants to see you stay alive. Go in the shack! Troy, go in the shack! Yes! Yes! Troy staying alive. Come on, Troy. Come on! Come on, bro. Getting some positional placement points right here. Troy versus the world, ladies and gentlemen. I need to see this. Please, Speed. I need this. India's kind of homeless. Wontons still have 3 players alive. How many kills do they have? 7? Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, listen. I love Middle East as well. I live in the Middle East, but, bro, there's already a Middle Eastern team in the finals, brother. We don't need another Middle Eastern team. We need an Indian team in the finals, bruh. We need an Indian team in the finals. Troy, it's all down to you. Bro's literally last alive versus 3 players from the team that may qualify over him. Oh my god, Toxic Overload's been used. Defender's been put down. Land it! Let's go! He kills one of them! He kills one of them from Wontons! Come on, Troy! This is to qualify! The first ever Indian team to qualify into the finals! We need this! Please, Speed, I need this! I need this, Troy! I need this! He's going around the side! Ah! Come on, one more! Ah! My god! Oh my fucking god! He 1v3'd the team! Let's go, Troy! Let's go, my favorite Indian player of all time! He 1v3'd them! He 1v3'd the team that was gonna take his position in the finals! That's my fucking Indian goat right there! Namaste to the broski! Oh my god, he's still fucking going! He's still going! Go inside the shack, Troy! Go inside the shack! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god! Let's go, Troy! I'm so happy for you, man! I think India's done it, bro! There's no way they haven't qualified here, bro! Hold on! Is that Ronins? Let's go! Oh my god, I can't believe it! I think they did it, chat! W India, bro! Let's go! For the first time ever, I think India has qualified into the finals, chat. I really think they did it. I really think they did it. Let's pull up the scoreboard and double confirm it. Let's go, India, bruh. Let's go. Obviously, Ronins, you guys are unbelievable at the game. Congratulations for winning that final match. Let's pull up the scoreboard. 17 kills in the first place is going to give them 32 total points. That's not going to be enough to qualify, unfortunately. But Ronins, hey, man, it's the first time they've ever competed inside of one of our events. They did great for BRL August. I look forward to seeing them in BRL September. They're not going to qualify, but still an amazing game from them nonetheless. You can see second place, bruh. Second place by my man Troy. Wait, whoa. Why do you only get 2 kills, bro? I seen him 1v3 them, bro. Somebody stole my man's kills, bro. Who was it? Who stole his kills, bruh? I seen him 1v3 them. We seen it with our own eyes, chat. Troy 1v3 for India, bro. Troy, I don't care if it says 2. He 1v3'd wontons to guarantee themselves a spot into the finals, bruh. Oh my god, that was glorious. 9 kills. And the second place finish is going to get them 19 points. That's going to bring them up to 78 total points. Let's go down the list and check out Wontons. Wontons finished in 5th. Did they get more kills than them? No! That means that 2JZ finished better than Wontons. However, there is one more story to unfold here. Off Prime. Where did Off Prime finish in this game, chat? We need to do a little last second check on the broskies of Off Prime to just make sure that we confirm that India's going to the finals for the first time pretty much ever. Off Prime is going to be, Off Prime is going to be LSD's team. Let's go down the list and check where they are. I don't see Off Prime in here one bit. Does anyone see Off Prime? I don't see them. Ooh, did they die early? I don't see them at all. I might be tripping. Oh, yep. Oh God. Oh dear. Off Prime. Oh, that might be a little bit bad for you, broski. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Last little check from any other teams. Fent. Where did Fent finish up? I think 2JZ actually killed Fent, so there's no way they qualify above them. And I'm pretty confident in saying this, but for the first time ever, an Indian team has qualified into the finals, man. Let's go, brah. Let's freaking go. What a clutch from Troy. That's my GOAT right there. That is my Indian GOAT, brah. Oh my god, I can't believe he 1v3'd them, bro. I can't believe he 1v3'd them. Oh my god, that was such a great moment. That's why I host these tournaments, chat. And that's why I made the qualifiers, all right? When we started it, it was only the biggest players that were allowed in. Then we had these qualifiers, and that's exactly why we host the qualifiers, bro. What a great game from 2JZ. I think they have qualified. I really do. Ronins, of course, winning that final match. Fantastic job from them. We didn't get to watch from their side because, of course, we were watching 2JZ to see if they were able to qualify into the finals. I look forward to seeing Ronins in September. I'm looking forward to it. I think given 3 or so weeks, they could come back, they could be a better team, and they could qualify themselves into the finals. That's pretty much what 2JZ has been up to. I mean, they've been struggling for a while. But they kept practicing, they kept doing good stuff, and they finally got in. Let's go, bro. Let's freaking go. We're getting the scoreboard tallied up, but I really do believe 2JZ qualified. Chucha Prime have obviously qualified with another stellar performance. They're going to be first place. I think 2JZ is going to be second place. Can't believe it, man. The first ever Indian team to make it into a finals. Good job to them. Getting it tallied up on the scoreboard. A lot of W Ronins in the TikTok chat. W Ronins indeed. A lot of Indian flags in the YouTube short forms chat as well there. Oh, man, just wanted to see a brand new region qualify, and we did it, man. We did it. Next up, we got to see if an African team. We need an African team to qualify next time, chat. We got another sudden death qualifier tomorrow. The last sudden death qualifiers for August tournaments. And then the final is on the 22nd. So maybe an African team could qualify through there. But yet again, congratulations to the Indian boys for making it in. Just going to move this onto the middle of the screen with the old scoreboard, so as soon as I get the updated one, I can post it across the entire screen. Rashri, thank you for the gift. The duckling, appreciate it. Let's go, man. I'm always excited to see a brand new team qualify into the finals, brother. Brand new team qualify into the finals. Great job to them. Good job to Darko, Adam, Marker, and Troy. All of them did some good stuff there. I mean, we've seen Marker stay alive for a lot. Adam was getting good kills in the other games. We've seen a little bit of fragging from Darko too. Troy, obviously, clutched at the end. Phenomenal clutch from Troy right there at the end of the game, chat. Really good for him. As soon as this is sent to me, chat, I'm going to get it updated on your screens, chat. And then remember, tomorrow, we have the final sudden death qualifier. And next Saturday is the finals of the Shotgun Snipers Only tournament. Remember, all auto shotguns have been banned. All auto snipers have been banned. They're allowed to use the NA-45 and the R9. Everything else is bolt action or pumps. R9 and NA-45 are the only other ones allowed. Remember as well, pistol is allowed if they land in off of a revive. Otherwise, they'll not be able to find a gun. So, yeah, we're going to have to keep the pistol for that reason. But hi, Nicole. Hope you have a good day too, Nicole. Appreciate you. What a freaking qualifier, guys. What a freaking qualifier. Oh, yes, indeed, Mahan. Yeah, yeah, Marker did cook them. God damn right. Yeah, forgot about that, man. Marker did cook that team. You're damn right, man. God, what an ending for India right there, dude. What an ending for India. When are you going to do a solos tournament? Hey, man, I'm done, chat. What do we think? A solos tournament? What do we think about that? Thanks for the gift. Mayort sent a jamming. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, Rachel. Hey, boy. Who's champion? We have to wait and see, but I'm pretty sure that it is Chicha Prime. Pretty guaranteed. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, probably not on that. And I got an update for you after the stream, brother. But yeah, proud of 2JZ, man. I know how much the Darko wanted this. I know how much the whole team wanted this. I really think they qualified. I'm actually 100% positive. We're literally just waiting for the scoreboard to be sent my way, and it has just been sent my way, chat. So we're going to go ahead and put that on the screen. Oh, man. Let's go, bro. I'm proud of you guys, man. I'm proud of India. Good job, India. Good freaking job. Finally making it in, brother. On YouTube, it's on your screen right now. Don't worry, TikTok. I'm going to put it on your screen as well. God, good job, guys. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, India has finally qualified into the finals of a iFerg BRL tournament, brother. Second place. Chicha Prime coming in first with 94. 2JZ coming in second with 78. When your name is outlined in yellow/gold, that means you have qualified. Everyone else on the 3rd through 10th spot will be invited into qualifiers for the next iFerg tournament month, which will be September. Remember, we're doing this every single month, ladies and gentlemen. So congratulations to the 3rd through 10th teams for getting into the next season. Unfortunate situation for Wontons, Off Prime, Ronins, CIC, Fent, Lost Nubos, Ashina, and Pian. But 2JZ, man. Good job, guys. I wanted to see you do that, and you did it. Good freaking job. Either way, chat, that's going to wrap up today's stream. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure to live your life with purpose. Do something to help you mentally, physically, financially with the rest of your day. And I hope to see you back here again tomorrow, where we have our last qualifiers. The last sudden death. Remember, there's 3 normal qualifiers, 2 sudden deaths, and then the finals. Tomorrow is the last qualifiers. Next Saturday is the finals. I'll see you then, gamers. Tomorrow. Bye! My little scrumdiddly options do.